Okia okoro businessi. Peko fare na kauta mi api. Peko koe ngau e toko taha trade koe. Peko iai hau fare koroa. Tawa Insurance. O ngahanga o mai ngai mea ke toni ki ho businessi. Ai mea peko kuke firmau. Me hono malui ai koroa ho businessi ki he more o banga humai. Tawa Insurance. Tene toni koe. Ke toi foki mai o hoko ato o ngawe. I he hoko ai me atai amanikina. Kapag di firma o ngai fomatala whakai giki. Peko atu hakoti. Eva ki Tawa Insurance.to. Peko tamai. Ua wha noa o no. Ngai tutuni, matuunga, mo ikai ka me ke pokau ki ai. Ewa ki Tawa Insurance.to. Ki ono whakai kiki.
Letio valfito poinima. A falai te hongo ful mafito o me, wanoa wafa. Kota ulu i hongo, failonga i anipo, ai kakato ai ta oe wo fulu, ai kautaha Federal Pacific. Hufi ai fale alea o tonga ai pongpongi ane afi, hai nai me ai e tamapilinis kalau ni tupo toa olukahalala, i he folofola tohi, hai ne afi o. Lo tonga whahoko ai sawe ai wa akito ai pot ngai mo ui, felave i bea moi maha ki kulokula. Ia pe matau ngahi o ngongo ke, kako hono whakai ki eni.
O toto, une ko maulahi i nusila ke to o ai ta awhi koe a no pulusia hingoa to taha ko tau tea mate. Koe papongi, ono ki o me fini koe matapureni ko waila sopo, ta wano mi manrewa i okalani. Ka mwana po ke tutuni koe ai kausura i he maulahi koe ai okalani he maina ko o si. O e ai wuhalaia ai to tahani ki ho pongi ko i ano ki o ne ima asi. Pe o seni an wai ke ka polisi na ne hanga i o whao mai. O fo mai to da fa to blea. O fai nga hala pe o pongi ho ko pe fini. Na ai ko ke ki ne ka ro ya be na ka ke mahino ki ai hinga to tonu whakalao o e whakapo. Ko me ko wuhalaia ki ai ko e tamate tangata. Again, I don't know how to be in Tapreni. I, Umadar, the Capolina, Alhaga, and the Italian, the Finimahina, Valuco, we, Wange, Willy Fia here, the CEO Ki. They do go here. I, for Malhailora, or Goman, on the out there again, Abopura, Kiemate. Where also the Mahamagoya, now we hit that with Hafitu Kimu on the Wagaiti Belava. O ata mai ki tupa. O no hingo afo bebe pa mono ki o finiko e o pekia. Na kai ta ofia kai ore mo kito ni fai goe ai tutuni. O mai ma hoge mo madara ko kore ko beloya ai fai loa ko ni. O behag no manawasi e turi ki na doru. No ki koro i he pasuki. E tutu ana o pika pau e ilo. No mai ka nga api ai me ko no hoko ki ai. Again, to my Pabao at time, Dodo Kapopet now, Tammy, and now freely again, now Tammy. Again, gonna be of a finical family, mine, Varuna, Maroroya, Motorgoya, May, one, Noa, was because I have a Faeki Center or Watford Medical Center, Otara, Okalani. And if I got one and a yard or key of Filiponi and lucky ever get a couple of sheep or when I might take tiny conny. I also like a egg and may I and the Taran and hang off the park. I go the tiny dog on the mug on the eater going to tangy when you want to get looking at more hair and key died. Again, yeah, the big way and I got in a waffy. Yeah, when the former Dala go up. Na aru ida pito ni hangai o tago ya kita ni ang matala ko ya ki ko maonga na bena ni hanga o tuki tu o fa kita ni ko ya pero tuki la lai au bido ni de ko matala ko na ko ya maanga o asia ina maro be fulai e tu ni e la ve ai atalai again I fa ko ge da ki ko e wa iloa na ki uinga ke na pa pogi aki ile ka ko ni ka buhalai ke pa po na nyanga pe o ilo na nyanga talai apito na itu ka usula ki o madala ko ni ada ki kage ne tu mai ni spegita mo to walo ke me counties manukau e ko madala mo ia ko do ko manat mai ni ko mai abitu kita to kita nga o ilo nga failoma o ku ai ki leka mo ku pa o si yang si fana da ai ko ta ko dong ia ta do da sure o ki kita mo la do tu la be mo foda is society ba ma hu inga bito e fo a ko ke ilo ai ta ba ko ni kaya nando pe ia po ki mo tu un ko ia fa ma anga ke ta ofi no plus na mo na do na fai na ia pe mai no mai tu un ko ia fu ma pa tu ki ka be ko mai no ko ia mo fa ai polisi ke ilo e ka dai ai mo na da ta fa ko ni he o wala to konia ina me ko ia ke ta ofi na me pe mai reva ne fe wi ne ko matara ka ba ko ki fi mari ke purusi e bidia ai ta tea o ku fa ha ko e ko ma ma na ne be ka ba e patka ke di po ka ga to e ilo mai ne we si na na holoi ai me be ko ya o ku fa ko o vai es que da scenario yo amna che malo rompe fora ko ya pasuki o ku ga ga ne o mare ana ki fita ki ko ya mo e anga tu wa ko ni kwa so ni ai tai mini ai go ta ofi ai pe ta buni ai fo noa e tai mini ko da ai ni ai go pu na ke ka fa mo ye ba ta fo mo me ka fa mo ko to da ma ru mo ko ti blo me ki kai me la lo toka ko ni be ga wa kai go ye ki ta sio ki pa u pe ma la ka ha ko no ha ko ni ko ri to dia ko fo me pa o hoko na da o silo beta da o hoko i na na be ka ta reni ai ili mai ma fana mai ai ho ha ago ni da me wa no o ta ha i wo hoko ko ya na fli ko ha lo to ke na da o ta ina me france ai go to do reni me na fli fo ka o si o ko da ga re pa o ni me ai ga re ai tu ka ko ya o ni ko to ni mo france na ili ake na do ko ya ka kai fu mo pe kana ka na te ke na ta wa da ina ko mata apuna di se ma wa no wa ta ha na e ia i siofi ai free wa ha ro to ko ni you know ha ko be ko me pa mo na e pa be ke fu ha ko ni lo to ma ai time ko e ko lo to ma ni time mi ko mi ti ni pe ko ya nga ko ya ta pa fo no ai ka u kana ko e ma ro ha ta ha o na te ngia e ta o ta na ga i tu wa me na do que no vai al mio poi con online che no vi cavre che no do re e fi ha lo to qui e che no può pa chi na ta che na wona do lo che beni per fa na o che o qui ga che fo ka pa ia ia na no fa fo no mo ta ko ia e ka o connect ka ge wa pu che tai meni a magari che a ni o da un mondo di pu ta mulher fare quello che dobbiamo a un letto a fita anche con ia tutti quei fan abbiamo kai ha corre be cautati e non abbiamo ma perché io sto da come to fatto la mai la polizia me in francese dove di manca auto una sto da di mea e go to la che dai quel no ma poco fu a ove dai mini e quando è che fa matara è presente di guardonia quel con attacchi che ta na lui ma po when I've done it now go by the guy that mini na da mai e che lava e ita but on via it on we see up for alpha go e coro e for lo ma da kai e ngai me na o fa che na we ka to go ya ita we ni fi mo fu ita o langa che ai for lo ka ge po mata ko ya a punana ni pe ai ko da dau ya le pa we ni me a ko fo nga o ko to mo u step ke ha we a o ma ge fri ha lo to na so ha ko pe no pero to ga to ki ai pe ko ba ko ki na muy le ki ai na to dan mo ki ta ko ha ko a pri fu ha ro tu i september o no wo pa ulu ko ta mi no me ko ko e ta mi o ko ha ke ai u me fi ma no ho be te ke ta mi e ko me be no sho ko ki ai ki tu mai e iru mo poto e ka utaki no to mai de ko me e fi ma ke tara noa i tau ataina ke tara noa i totonu ko ha me ho ko ai barbare mo ni ko ha me e soro ke ye de de tau ha e bare mi ko ya o kuki ai ko se a o don vi forum e fiton di ko e mo ka mi ku ya ko se ko ya ta ni o ne nga o be o ku fi e ma u e ka kai ke na pure i so na ka kai ka ba o ha me a o ma o inga a bito ke ngai fonua ko na pure a ni u e ta ka taina ke na malava o pure i ka ha o na fonua pero tu fu ko ya i dai mini because maybe ba ko ya i forum ko to la ta hai na en no fu kolonia ki mo ni wa do nia o da hiti ko u fo o mai ya ki ka ta ki ko ya o lu pa su ki ko forum no fai long ai no firma ko ya ki na pule i de fa mo ya ka kai o mandala ko ya brown ko da min ko na me ba i forum e malava ki ta wa to koni ke u me ka me ba ko ya o forum e fonga le ta ke pa ra ka ki mo ta te dau feinga ke o te dau te ke ho kwatu ai ta fi mano aki mo fita aki i he ka au
o ku matak mahu inga ke tau toanga i e tau mo ilelei pe atoe mahu inga foki ke tau whakai ehi me ngahi mahaki o nguri whakatupunga ai puke o ku lotong whahoka sa vea waa ki tu ai pot ngai mo ui ka koe waa au ki mo whakai ai mo ilelei ai sivi toto ke mahaki ui koe kulokula fua pe o ku kaueni ha sivi lelei ma e ka kai fonua o hange koe whakamatala e toke tā ke sa vea kulokula fua toke tā patelisio
Polokama ko ni polokama savea ki kula fua ai au ko mau savea ai ngai kolo ni ihi whakatape mo ngahi api ako ni ihi o whiwhiri pe me tonga tapuni haapai pe mo niua na o si ai pe mau kamata ki ngahi koe kolo pe e ua ai ako tata mo tonga mo meitonga pe ako loro tonga lere ai sivia ai kautamba ko hauke kliniki soka i whare maha ki vai o la. Ko wika ha o te mau seo lewa ke hoko atu ki ngahi api ako, pakataha pe mo ngahi kolo koe o ki tonga ni. Taim da tau pe o ki ai mau timi o ala he toko nako e ni e sivi a nomuka mo where mea. Pea ko e timi e ala e wiki ki tu ako na ala na tolua ki o ua. Ko e Pia koe tol o mau ngau e kia i niwa top tapu ai koe GPS a e ua mo high school niwa top tapu kau kulolo tonga lere pe taimini e wikeni a kliniki ka sio ke ngahi a pia ko ke kamata e wiki ka hau
malo pito e toketa koe mahake koe ne kulukula fua na e tupu holo mai ki tongani pe o ku tupu pea ia e paupe ke ai e whitu kotoa pe.
Kua fua ia o ku na iheni pe ia he foloa o e taimi ia e whangakui o lere atuai. Pea na e whai foki e folo fui a kau foki a tongani whaka atoa kau e penga ngahi o tumotu. Koe fui si whahui mui koa tongani pe ko savea na whai he ua whe tahanima. Pea ko whi toko taha pena ke positivi he taimi ko ia. Pena e whakatatau ki he ngahi whakaamu koe e kautaha mui koe mamani o kau ia he pu maulalo au pito whakatatau ki tau toko lahi pena declare e pe e tonga o ku taulawa o purei pe whakasisi pe ku ta ofi a e mafola koe ni a e mahaki koe kula fua. Koe talu pe me iai koe mau whenga koe taimi ni ki mau te sivi ke whakapapaui pe o kumore au pito. Matui fok pe o ko iai poke ngai ko nua ia i maamani o nau kei mau pe kula fua. Pero ko toko taha koe ko e maa kula fua e kai ki ase ngai whakailonga iai o si pe lau tau ia patoki kamata ke ase ake. Pea ko ange ko klau ni nai ko whakamawhora whoki he namu. So ka pai folau ma tahaya me muri kai kine ilo ia nai nofo kula fua ia o se tau songo fulu. Hau ki tongani o ia namu. Pe hau lewe namu te ua toka tahai tongani eni. O ka matai ono whakamawhora. Kai ki peheo ku tō whakaholo me wholoa ka o ki heni pe ia ka kai ki tau fu sio o kulahi hange koe kōhiri.
Ia malo pito. O ku whewheo mo sio kon ke ngāhi sawea o ku hai pēr ne tokon ke kakai pēr whewhe kakai kou nau alatu ko o kau he sawea o ku nau mo whetokon aki pē he whakahauko sawea.
Ia o whiwhia vito pē he kau mai kakai koe mā koe mea buk mahu inga ke whakamatara whakalelei ka te nau tolu uhinga kou whae sawea mo mahu inga koe ke siwi ki nau tolu o ka pau kumau pia maulava lewa whai to o ke taimi. Koe sawea ia ke ngai korona kai ke lava sawea ahoni koe ahoni na mau sawea pe kautama o kunau hawe ke klinik soka. Koe avalisi o mau whama o pe mau wango futopu tongo futopu e aho. Koe mea foki o mau lua te o whatalanoa ki kau kliniki, ke kakai kuk na hau ke kliniki, pe kuna whia kau mai, ka toki whai lewa i siwi. Koe siwi koe ni koe ki mei toto kuk mau to'o, o ku to'o pia siwi e kula fua, au taim tatau pia ku mau lava ngau, aki pe mei toto kuk mau to'o, o siwi a ki he tona, koe mākuk lava whamawhola koe, ake namu mga ense ki te hange koe tengi, koe sika, chikunkunia, taim ta tau peu kau pe mo mi sere ai. Koe mea peu sai taha o na whamata ka nau tau peu nau lato le rei. Koe lahi kau tawa na oho vare pe mauraki ta anoa koe kula fua pe. A te o atu lewa e whi whamata o te kau ki mei toto koe i no sibe ngai maha keke. Nau whiwhia poko i ngau ki mei toto si pe. Tai whito pe he kau kliniki. Ko toto whako i ni hange pe ha te koe sivisuka. Koe ki tope ki mei toto me he o nima, ai lewa ki whoihina, si pe he mila pe nima o fulu, si pe whoi. Ka mau lava lewa ngā ape mei toto ko ia o whai ake whoi sivi lahi koe ni. Pea ka pau mau positivi, ka mau lava lewa whakahaa ka nau tolu, o ka pau i kai, kai ki te whawhetu take o ilo pe he kau ka kai koe nuk nau kau mai ki e sawea. Ta koe sivi ko toa pe mau whai pe e aho pe ko ia. Mau tāna ke mau ngahi toto ko tāna o ku mau, mau whok mai ke mau le piwa, mau whai lewa ngā oe ki hona whakapapau. Pe o ku mau he toa taha koe kura fua. Nau e toi ngai toa tō, tok awe ki Australia, tok sivi lewa ki ngahi maha ki ke he. Pea toki whakahaa mai o lapa, mau tok whetu tak lewa ki he kakai.
Malo pito Patricio. Ai ko hana mo fili ai ke whakahoko e sawea i he tawha akili ni ki suka.
Okay. Koe, ai poki tau tolu poki tō ngau ki lahi ngai make ke, o kui kai ke pipihi. Peo kau e suka i e kakai ko ia. Koe mausio lewa ki ha kautama o ki i wauna po, peo mau ngofua na tolu i he mako ni. Taim ta tau pe kakai ko klinik suka poki o kunau lai tahe na tō ki tōre ke eka o ki i matua tu ame. Pea e malawa lewa ko nau tōlu o ko e asea i ngahi whakailonga, pea e malawa ke asea ha kula fua ia nau tōlu. Taim ta tau pe, ko hinga pe ko mau whiria kaureka, ko uhinga ta tau pe, ko hinga ko e siwi whamui lau tau e ni mimi au pe o tau hongo furu, talo me he siwi ko e ni. Pe malawa pe ko fui tau i lote tau hongo furu ko ni ko kaureka pe te nau lava mau, whakataha pe mo i kakai ko matua tuange. So mau seo pe ke fui tau si taha, mo i tau lahi taha, ko nau tō lewa e malawa ke asia e kula fua i he mau ngai siwi ko e au kumawhai. Ka ko whiri ko niu kai ko whiri o ko ia mau tōlu pe i tonga ni, ko mau whinga e whakataha pe mo i kau matahataha ko e me he University ko a Queensland, ke mau sio ki he kakai o ko totonu ke whai kia e siwi. Smahino beu kai ke mau lava siwi ka atoa whoka tongani. Ka mau kumi pe ai kakai te nau lava o represent tau tōl ko toa i tongani. Ta lava rewa e whakafuafua ki hono whai to'o whakakatoa ki tau tōl. Ko e kore benia ki he mo whakaamu a pun ngai mo ui ki tau whingai whakataha ka kai o Tonga ni tau whito pe ki he ki savea koe ni mas mahino pe o ku viai ka ki hata whemahino aki tau whito pe ki he ngai whaunga koe ho no whae CV o i kai ko huku malu i eni o i kai ko ha toto eni hange toto koe he ngahi i he le pi ko CV ko ni ki CV pe o ni ma ko ki leka pe wa to taha o matu tu ange o ka mai ki kliniki ko kore pe ki he matu ta fa nau ta fito pe o mawa o feeling a hia ko ni i tongani mo motu o pu ave pe mo ki lai pepa pe consent form ki whakangofu mai nau fa nau ki nau ka mai ki CV kore pe ki he matu ta fa nau ke whakangofua mai ho mo whanau kawe ne siwi o kusai ki tau lava o mao kei taimi pea taofi kei taimi e whakamafora ai ki siemu koe ni o tau lava peo taofi a ki e whea kau pea koe kore ia mo whakaamo i poti ngā we ki tau whingaat whakata koe mo ui mo e malu e tau whonua o ki kai koe ngau e toko taha pe poti ngā mo ui koe tau whingaat whakata ke lava te ke mo i le rei taim ta tau pe mo tau ta off ngai mahaki o lava ta off ke taimi
ko e to ta ia ke va ki tu a fale mahak pa ola ka ko va au ki mo fai ai mo i lelei ko to ke ta patelisio
yo no ho vi ko ia o e va ta pe ko ta no a sessions a de ko ia i su wa i fisu pe la we mo fa to ko la tapu ma po ma dai e minister ngai me po to no a fisi e pio ti go lua ona be ai o kai ke ma o e ture anga ai koto anga ai me ke solo aki ai parapare ma o lere ki o ma ai fido ko na tapu difisi pe e mai no go ai o matara go duana be buena e fitu ke o ai o ha ai i parapare ma ko ni ko me ala ta ha go no we sia o fa na wiki o ngai me la hia o kuinga ka wa e fa na we fido ko na tapu ni o madara ko ko kakato no fatu ia he pura nga ko tu ko paki ia ko ko da pu que na vai o wesia que na vai o vete que para ko ni taimi ai te na push mai ai report ko ni isi right and be ko konga ko na ko ni ka wai ai ho ha ka fera be ke ko si ya ko firma o mo ma ko ia ko ko da pu que na manga o tufa ka ni ai na usio ko ia ai mini asisi o no sia ko ia ka kai ko no parere na tu ma whakara tana na whamatara ana lai super pai vai na whamatara ko ni ko no fotu o mau anga ke fa do ko na bu ke na ngao e ko ta po du parere ta pe na ngao ta mo mama ni o ko fisi ka ta na be ko ni si ko ua pe para mo ke peri wa ki ko e wow si ai da ko ni afisi pe ko ta noa ahoni.
Ka ke nai hofi ai whale alea o Tonga i he pongpongi aniafi e kau e ki no pele toko tolo ai a ko e tamapili niskalauni tupo to a ulukalala lo tuhi a te i o tuhi a te i ho pe mo lot luani ko e tamapili niskalauni i ene mea i he flofolato hi hofi a ene afio.
Mafi ene tataki lau tolu tawa siam mai aku ini ulang mari pe sia frelia e pare mia o ministro o kabineti ka fofonga o no pele pe que fa fofonga kai e tauni o mumui mo poke po na polisi a whai tō kana tapu nei laka haki. Ona maui ngā e panga e tā whamiriona. Ka neonga ngā e maungonga e potu ngā e polisi. O tau me mipa mo kurupu e ngā e makehea potu ngā e kena tau e whai tō kana tapu. Ko kia e toanga lai. Ke whanufo pe e mawhola. Mo e au e whai tō kana tapu. Ke kakai me ngā e kolo. O maui ngā pitu. Ke hoko atu e ngā e whawawā ko ia. Ke anu whaaua e mawhola. E whai tō kana tapu. Ko ia. O kia e whotu ki awe hoi me mipa ai kawingan ke o nātak taha wāhenga ki wakai i hanga i whotu ke tohon ki ono whangata e pore lahi koe ni e whonua. Koe tanga ngai pore o kune toi Musia Society ko te lahi anga e whola kakai koe whonua i ngai POLOKALAMA ngā oe ki tō pore anga. Nionga koe whunga wāwēni koe maunga panga ki ngai whamiri tōngani o ki kai ke puri ai ngai pore lahi. O whianga ngai me whanua. Ko ilonga me tawhaki e ngōwe, ai holo ai kau ngāwe. Ko uhi. Ko mawahi atu e tokolahi, ko kakai e whanga maari e POLOKALAMA ngāwe, ke whanua ki muri. O hoko ai rea kina o ngai ngōwe, me atu hau. O te uesia whoki, ai anga e nofo e whamiri. O tupu me lolo ai taimi o wholau ngāwe, me mawahi, ai mātua uesia e whanau iki, me kato lekereka. I e kai tauki. Koe palapare malahi ta, koe morea, ke whanua ki muri, a nihi o tau kakai. O sia koe, mo mau e ngahi tauki ngau e malahi ke. O holo e ngahi whainga maari e langa hake, a ngahi ngau e anga e business wharato whanua. I ane pehe, o glerei ke popo i mo whaloroto. Ai ngau e ko komisiona e kapneti, ke whonga hono mapure i lerei, a whialoake e kau ngau e. Ka pehe, e ke hoko tatau pe, ai kau mai a kakai mi homo ngai wahenga, ke ona tau whia mawhola e whaitoka na tapu. Ke pehe mo whakau mai, ai ngai apiako, hange koe apiako e ngai siasi, e ono whakatau mua, ke whia mau viviri wani o tau whanua. Tala monua i whakataharea o tau ni, o what, o wono, tui o tonga.
Koe me ai ai tama pilinis kalau ni tu pau toa ulukalala i he folfola tohi a ene afio. Ka ke whakatalina koe hongo ka venga i ne ua ko o mai i he folfola tohi hofi koe ne whale alea. Koe whaito kona tapu ai pe pape foki ki he POLOKALAMA ngā ui whakataimi. Mo e ka venga koe ne mole hatau kakai ku o se ako i os whakatau ke i ki mole.
Ai koe ongo kawe inga mau inga au pito. Ai ni ko kune hanga koe ni o uesia, hanga koe ni e tau nofo. Pak mai na whaku tau o hake mau pe, he tai manu ko tau pe, hangi koe ia koe tau fofola. Ko omi me ene afio, tamatu e o tutonga. Ka koe ngā whaki koe lau maarie o e mea au ku haa mai me he fofola me ene afio. Ai mau inga koe ngau e whakataha. Hangi koe koko nau tolu i he whalearea, pia kunau i he pure anga he kapineti, pia kunau i he ngahi wahenga koko nau iai, ka koe whatongia mau inga ia, ke nau hanga toka ngai kina, e rele tu koe ni me tau whapanga fo ou, ke whahauka ngahi ngau e koe ia, ngau e whakataha pia moe kakai ho nau ngahi kolo, koe ngahi siasi, koe ngahi kulupo kehe. Ko hi ko no toka ngai kina ni ku ilo pe ta ko toa ia ngai tau no fo tau u kolo. O ku ilo pe kakai o e kolo, a ke nau tolu i e kolo. O ku e kau pure whakavahe, o ku e kau ofisa kolo. O ku e ngai ko siri o koni e ngai vahe ngā. Pea ku e mo e kau whahofonga whalearea, pea i ke ngata whokia i. Ka koe to koni lahi au pito ia, ke ngau e koni o ku tā ke kina e pure anga i e whenga o aki whakataha pea. Ia kono mo oni o nei ia, koe pau ke tuu hake taha kotoa ki tau hanga o fuhu i e whainga taa mai palparema koe ni ia. E ko uhinga o ku tau whawharala pe, tai mlahi ton pe ke whai he ni ihi koe ko nau ngā we ia. Ton pe ke whakahoko he ni ihi koe ko nau ngā we ia. Ka koe lau maari e koe ni o mea o mo koe kia e whina ngalo i ne awhio, koe tau whainga. Ka paulewa o ku tau whakaamo, ke hoko a tongani, ko a whonua, ke oa e wesia e whaito o kona tapu, ko pau pe ke tau tuu kotoa. O whai ngahi ngā ue koe ni. Ai koe lau maari o ngā ue whakataha. Pea pe he whoki ki hono whakahoko kei taimi. O kune o mai e wai whakai taimi o tau pehe tau tōluia. E kai peke te lawa ke tau hanga e tau tōluia o fuhui ai whaingata a koe palparema koe ni. Kei taimi pe ia. I e taimi koe te tau ngā ue e whakatahai. Pa ngai koe toka ngai kina koe ni koe ai tokolahi ai kakai ngā ue koe nau. Folau nau tore ngai POLOKALAMA ke koe ngā ue ki tō pore anga. Pea koe sia le vai. Ai anga ko hono tu unga hono whakalere o ngahi ngā ue. Ta tau pe pure anga pe ke ngai kautaha business i tō fuhia ko tō pe. He tau whakaike eke pe mo tala noa atu ke ni i tokolahi. Pea ko kamata ni ai ngahi kautaha ia ke nau hanga nau tolu o mai ai kakai mei muri. Ia ngai business ka te tā noa atu ko ki ai pe kwewhe ta mai ku nau ia e nau ni ihi. Te nau hao nau tolu ia ko kau Filipaine. Tu ke hanga fisi au mahino pe ia o tokolahi. Au tau kai nga fisi o nau i tongani nau torea o ngau i tongani. O e rewa mani ihia o ku hanga tia ke ngai whanua ke kehe. Ka koe hinga whuke ko aluho tau kakai ki tōpure anga. Ai o ku ke iai pe whahinga mea e koe harewa e tau whaunga koe e ngau e aki. Ko whea mea te tau hanga ko whakangatangata koe ki ai. Hena tau mua whuke e nia ko hui ko ke nau tolu. O ke nau waha whainga maari e ke nau ngāue i he ngahi ngau e anga e. Ai au ku tonu pe ke ia no ngahi makatu unga. Hangi ko ngahi tuuaki ko pehe tuuaki te hamoe ha. Kau kia i ngahi makatu unga. Wai conditions ke ne hanga o le wa i le lei. Ko ni ihe o ku ata ke nau folau. Ko mou tolu ia. Tuku ange ni ihe koe ke nau au nau tolu ia. Ko ngahi ko nau tolu. Si whaingata ia he maua se ni ti. Ko ngā ka tau nofta tolo ngā we iho tau whanuani mangahi. Mea pehe kakumatoak mahu inga o pito i he kawenga ko ia.
Ko ia katalina ko e ngahi kawenga i ko o mai ki whalealea ke whahoko ki ai hanau ngā we e tau whalealea wha osi ko ni. Pea whahoko ai whili. Kai ke hena e whahoko ai whatanoa ki e whafonga whalealea o hapai tahawa. Wa ale finau whelawe i pa moe. Asenita ko o steu ke kamata talanga ia whalealea i he wike kahau.
Koe whakawa koe whalealea, na whakawa ane nai ai koe whalealea. Na kai ki whoki lawa haere ma ke tu iga koe toko tolu pe koe piriniska lau ni pe. Ta moe ono pere ua, ka nā mo lau koe toko whola toko whakawa koe nasio. Ka koe POLOKALAMA rewa ke ukahau, mau toki hu he ukahau he a tu site. Kongo furu pongpong tu site. Aia koe anga maheni fo koe mau kamata ki pe ai hono area e tari fola. Aia koe mau matua tu site koe si mau tari fola ai. Ka mau si rewa ke ai o whakapasi ki lawa reo ave a tari fola ki palasi. Ka kani ave koe ia patoki mau mai tari koe me palasi. O whakahoko rewa e patoki kamata rewa ngā e whare area. Ai kone osi pe koe mau pe koe tari fola. Pe hawatu rewa ke patiseti. Ai koe ke taha te mea makehe ia e te hu e ihe. Ai koe lao ia ko pau ke mua e patiseti. Ai koe osi pe tari fola. Pe hawatu pe kono area e patiseti. O au koe hana toki whakapasi.
Kai ke hei koe asenita ia Katalina ko osi teu ke e whahoko ke e ngā we ai whalealea i he wike kaha o hange ko e whamatala ai whafonga whalealea hapai taha wa mo ale whinau e kamata whalealea i he ahotu site o wike kaha o nau talanga i ai tali koni o e tōwholofola hofi pea toki hoko atoi pe ki he asenita hoko ai a koe alea i e patseti fo o ke tau whapaanga hoko.
Ia ko sanga be foki e he wharearea o timetable i ene ngahi ngāwe. Ka uma a whuke ngai ka wehi ngāwe, hange koe whamatala koni koe a moare. Pea ko siai pepa ma ngahi aho koe ma ngahi taimi i e mahina taktaha te nau whakataha koe i ai. Tau pe hange koni koe ko me hange ko whamatala ko a moare, aia ko wike kaha uia. Me au monite ke au tōpure lulu, o whai ai whemea aki i he wharearea. Ko wike whaosi o ke whai ha wharearea i ai. Ko tau ala ke koe ki sune, ko sune o ku i e whai aho nai e tahanima. Whai ai e wharearea, ka mata me he aho wha monite pe whoke tōpure lulu anai, me aho wha monite ki he to opore lulu o wai ki aho wa fitu. Ko ne aroha ke koe ki siulai, koe fo i whalearea koe siulai manto i fo ko sunea o ki loloang e nau whemea aki ko ngā ko no tālanga ia patseti. Tawa ma koe ki siulai ko o si pāse patseti ia. Ma lolo le vai e whare o nau toki hokat pe ai whemea aki e aho wahiwa o siulai, wahiwa tolu noa mo i tolu taha. Ko tau hau koe ki a kosi, foi whakataha koe e whalearea ai koe aho pe taha. Aia koe aho tōpure lulu, aho uloaki koe o a kosi. Kai ke whaiha whalearea ia i sepitema. Pa koe tau hau koe ki o katopa, tatawa o katopa ia pia mo sune. Ai whakataha koe e whakahau koe ai. Kau ki unha ke ia o ahe taha walo, a o katopa. Pea hala lewa Novema, hala lewa pea mo tise mai. Au ko o si whakapolokalama i pe, pea o tu upe ke tohi mahina, tuku kehe, hange pe koe hanga mahini. Tuku kehe o ka pau o ki ai ha mea, o whie mau ia e eksea o e whalearea ke whaiha whakataha ki ai, pea o tawataina pe me whaatai me koe ni, o me, o lere ai, o ao, ki ngatanga koe tau whapanga fo o koe te tau i ai, pe koe tau whapanga lolotonga e, ko tau os i ai, ke ne ui ha ane whakataha whakawawe, pe koe ngai mea mau inga o whea mau ke whakataha mai me whalearea, he koe pe ngai mea ia, ko pau ke toki whakataha me whalearea, pe hoka te ngā oka mea tau ataina pe ia, e whalearea, pe mo e pure a ngā ka pau o kaha ngai mea, o ton ke area, paku ui pe ai whakataha ia, tuku ke ngai taimi pau koe kona osanga o whakotuu, o whakatatau ke ngahi POLOKALAMA, o kuna uhanga o pehe, ko ngai taimi ke tau whakataha ai, pia ata lewa ukai lewa mohangi, pia koe nungu tau wanga maheni ke he tau whanonga tu anai.
Ko ia koe ngahi asenita ia ko whotutu ki he tau whalealea koe ni. Kai ke hena e whahoko whoke a hono whaike eke a te sinafuko, ka koe minista ia pa mo e whafofonga whalealea malolo, whelawe i pia mai ngahi ngāwe ai whalealea ko kakato a hono whahoko, ko wiko tau whalealea wha osi peni, pia whahoko ai whili i he tau who o.
Oku lawe pe foki koko na ko minista malolo pe foki whafofonga whalealea malolo. Ka ngā wakai ki he tau whalealea ko ni ko hui foki ko toko oseni hono huwhi ko tau whalealea wha oseni pia whahoko ai whili i he tau kahau.
Ka ata mo tau whalealea ko ni. Ua mea ko patoanga i he whalealea. Ai toko siri koe a kakai matu o tua. Ko mana te pia ko mau taimi whalealea na e kau tangata matu o tua. Ma ope he to upi he to. Aia, kai ngata pe hoi mau pere, ka i hau e ki whapofonga ta kai. Hange ki hau, kai ki pe hau kowe to upararea koe ni. Ka oku whie mau pe ke ia ere me niki o haka kai matu o tua i he whare area. Aia, ngā maa ngā tōa whahinga o to i ngā ue ka urahi, pe ture anga, pe koe business i tua, pe koe tauhi kakai, ia ikana tai unau te mau pa mo whakauta le lei o e ngahi issue ma mafa koe o kwhai kiai a tokanga e kina e he pureana. A kua hata ngai issue la la ke tai ni, me tau pararea koe ni, ayan ki tau situ o mei ai, ane ke issue koe na e kwhai ai ke tau akta me ne a fio. O ku haa mai a ikai ki ai ha matu o tu a whiunga i e wharearea. Ko kāna te he, e whatoanga i hake e tai nini, o kufu to ui iki au pito ai wharearea ia. Hange u more a ere me niki koe o kakai matu o tua, o kunau whaakātaki ane, o kunau mao experience ta ua. Kage, ko tāna anu, tabe, ko ngai whanua muri, ko wharearea o siapani. Te sepi lahi taha ai ko kakai matu o tua o pito pito. Ka ua nongo furu ki olunga. Aia, te hepe mo pitania, o ku mauai e kakai ngā ue fuoroa i breanga, kakai business fuoroa, o mga e whapolitikare. O hange kau, to tonu ke whatoranga e kakai whanua, e kau voters, e kau whiri, o to tonu ke tokanga e kina,
Akina utolu te koe uki e kandidati ke mau ngoe whakaukau ai kakai matu o tu amo. Aia ke whakaukau e koe ni a ku ke whakaukau ta hape. Ka ku haa mahi no ia i ongo te pie ua. Te pire koe hau no pere, me te pire koe a kau whakaponga kakai. Te lahi tahi anau tou, o ku nau i anda pe nau tou, te kau e ni mga fu ki hao. Very few au pito e mga fu, te hala au pito e toi ki ohuma. Kaike, o ku kau whepaki hoki he tai nini me ngai isi ulala, e anga e kau nofo. Me whaekonomika, me whakasosiare, me a whakalau maari uai me ngai mea peia, o whakafonua, o ungaanga. O ku hange ki a te au, o tau whito ngā fu tupu eni, o ku leki i whare alea. Kaike, koe tutuni a kau voters, a ka kai kou nau whiri, ta mo taha o hange ukai ke te fu attract ini mai a kurupu ia po ia ki whare alea. Ka pau te mo whatanga i kuonga ki mua. O tāno aini ki kuonga hono whā, kuonga hono toru, kuonga hono ua, o whai ki mua. Ngai maua e kau tangata e kia i he whonua. Rasa hape ai te pire e hoki no pere, o te pire e kakai e whonua. O kai o pehe au o kongi eni, ka whakonga ahoni. Ka ku uai pupue lau e tohi tapu ia ki he tou tangata po o ku hange ku o ku nau to'o maupe e patongia o maa-maane ia ki nau tou e tou tangata matu o tuahanga. The observation here aku e kisia koe e tūkunga o e whare. But it does reflect o hange o mai ngahi mea o ku hā pehe e tou whare alea ko hiri. Ai tau hanga teni e tou whare alea o ko mai e tau kua o si ia, tau kua ampe ke aiha. Te wakai fo ou, ai kakai fo noa, ke lava o mai profile tou tangata ke kau kakato mai. O ke kakai matu o tuahanga. Tuwe haa e ngā au nau whai, kai whakakau mai e nau ngahi ilo, e mo ngahi poto i ngā we, me poto i tau kakai, me anga whamau, me whakapoto e ngai tūtu uni, mo e hāfua e ngahi unanga, e kakai matu o tuah koe i he whonua.
Ko hanga ngā ue koe pehe ko o si whakahoko e whalealea pa koe hale wahanga ngā ue koe pehe o ku totonu ke te whaihano si ofi, totonu ke whakalele i he tau whalealea wha oskoni ki mo te whaifini. Malo o pito.
Malo, maari a pito ai wholofoa e ngā pio nai whai ane nai. O ko isi upe waki ke tokanga e pule a ngā ki whai to o kona tapu. Neo na hanga koe whawha e ngā pio, koe tonu e pia na mau. Te kau polisi malo e ngā ue poia. Ka ko te hui tau te haa mai e kua te haa mea u fuurahi te ea e ne mafora. O kuei koha fu keitia ku wawa te ea ka mo oiki. Kai ke lawa o ta ofi. O flat in ea e fu whaito o kona tapu rahi te he i e whonua. O ne te hui mai whakakau koe ngā mai e toko koa. Nā kutaimi ke ave a issue koe ni ke au ke kakai. Awe ke kau whapofonga, me ai wheituka unawanga o whapofonga i. Nā lava o whenga i ai i e le whasi ian mo si ian e kurupu koe ke watch nau toru koe unau whamafora o mo huu mai ai koroa rahi te he tau kwa tau ponoa. Ai e kone koe tau whakakau ki ai, he kai lava ia e he pure anga alo un te pake lava e patinai polisi. O kutonu ke kau atu mo whanua ia, no tokanga e kina e u issue koenu. Kaua e siasi, kaua e pa mo nahi ue whawahe, kaua e mo ofisa koro, kaua e pa mo whakapong wharearea. Ngai constituents koe a kau wharearea ko tonu ke kau u whakaukau koenu, ke whakakau atu ka nau tōu, ke nau tokanga e kina, ka puni a ngahi keiti koe ku flat in ai mea koe ni ke marketi, ane ku hau mō peo koe te tokanga tatahai tai ulahi pe drugs. Ado uwaki e, isi koe no hoko, koe mea te tonu ke te poro, ai ku tonu ke whae tokanga makehe api. Koe whahoka e tui mei e tau e tolu, e whaa te whatongai. o ku hau pe he me tatau issue tatau ko drugs ko e toko na ta e kau pe umea ke he a ko mo i rei me a ko ka kau ai pe drugs a koen ko pas e fito mai e whae tokanga te koe te issue ho ko rero o maari a vito no mai ke le whae ua ngā ea tokanga e pare he mea pa mo e meti pa mo pare alea ke nau tokanga i e lahi koe ai issue ko alu more e tau kau ngā weki muri. Wai apu te ngai pisinisi ko kota ngai tai nini, kai te lawa lere, kai te mao kakai, ka wai tau tai, ka wai noue, koe whamimeo mo pike tai, ka ngata whare kai, ka wai mo whare kai, ko te whakau kau e net, ke whenga e maha kakai muri ke o maa ngā wei tongani. Ai ko kai te tai o pe whewhe, ka solution di ai, ka koe me ai a whare alea, o nā whatongi ai ke nā tokanga ki ai. Nā osi anei, i ta wōta toko whetuku mai pāanga koe, ta mo e koroa me muri, ta mate au pipa e lo koro i heni. E kei te talau ta toko whakapaanga ka atoa me muri, e nahi se resi koe kuton te mao pei tongani. Ai, ka pao e tau whanata. Ka pao wala ngā beko kai te te lawa ha ngō i heni, te whakatau. Te tau kai laise ka ata ape me muri no pateta, ma mohawe sapo, e ke he te tau kei paanga te tau tō uia, whakatau mai koroa ko ia. Ko ia e mao ke pusiaki pepa mo lo koro, te me whakakato ai u service, ai ngai mea maho ngata, i e tau no fo ai e tau ai food security. Ke ia i pe ha mea tokoni, te mao he katai ma mea tokoni te lei. Kai whate fito ia, o pau ke ia e leipa, ko vi he oceanea, o wao ta pe a utu. E te aha ngō ia, e tau whakatau pateta pe tau tau, i whare koroa pe tau whakatau laise mai, e mo whakatau mahoa. Au te lahi anga e tau pere mai a o whanua. Kage, no poingo e te he, to tonge whae tokanga kei, whae ui siu, i whae lea mahalo, au to tonge, ka tokanga i he kakai uouta. Tau whoki ange, ki he ngahi palo o mesi na e whae mai e kau kati te tiki mua. Ke hanga ka kai o siwi i ange, te undau kei puke koe, palo mesi koe, e ngā kamai ka mawhiri mau tō ki wale area, koe mea ndi mau whai ta, ua tō wha. Te undau kei puke koe, mea rea te undau, whai e ngā tō e mea ke, ni hia koe o pe ke whai area, te maua na ngai manu ia, te koe nā mea pena tō whai, koe whenga pe ke mae wauti a ka kai. Ai koe nā ngāre koe tā nā tō whai pe ke mae wauti a ka kai, whire ka kai, ka i kai ke iai, ka whakalakalaka ia o ngāu e whalukua i ka ngāu wheituku. Kei, koe ngahi issue rahi a vitu ngai mea tō ngwha jai tō whangu jai, ka koe ngahi tau wha os koe ni, tō pehe ke tau wha maa popo, kau whiri, tau tō sio ange, ke tau kau kani JD, koe ku nau whakahoko paa, a ngahi mea nā pangames ke nā wō o whakahoko, te os e tau e wha, te tau wha osien, te oku i kai, whai ha mea i ata. O kai ui ngau ke se reskoe pui angau no ke tāpe dohau. Ta koe ngahi mea ke. O mai whuke me me ofi ke tōru kiru. O mai a tokori ki mea whawhitu. O ku tawhere rei koa u ngau ko ia. Ke ne to'o a ngahi mea ko whie mau miwiri. E ki area koe constituency a whitu. Te ku ngai a ke ka ngahi mea ke. Tawhere ia ke ngahi mea ia. O ku me whakatuku pe ia. Ke me a trek ini pe ke ne puke mai e kakai, koe ui koe whiri. Ka oku i kai, koe ui ke rerei whaluku fua a area koe ui mehana whakoko mai. Ana koe anga pēr whakaukau, whakautui koe tau whama opo-opoeri, e taktaha nofo ino feitu, o wakai, e ngā kandidate, koe riko teiteu a whiri hoko mai.
Te sina fuko i aka koe minista. Ko le pege mahufanga ngai tala whapa ko tape I he paenga o Vake Tali Folau he substation na Seattle, Washington I he ahoni ka mahufanga tu he tala malo e whanua kai ata ke hoko ato e POLOKALAMA ko ia o e ahoni pia me he taulanga matai hui pia pe foki he Evergreen State I he ahoni o tau fia o tau pe he whakatau lama alangi he ngahi tapuaki mo ngahi kelesi o kulawa ke tau lawe monu ai o tau pe I he wheituu mo e whanua o tau iai I he ahoni ka o tau ongona ai whaiwhatongiani I he paenga koe e Vake Tali Folau I he ngalu e apea mo e o pe koe aha tau pe lulu whokeni ko hono aha hongo fulu maa ono eni o me wanoa ua whaa ko tui ko tau pasi me he aho ki he aho o tau hanga pe o ilo I pe tau hanga wha mo ni ko halafononga kawai a pongponga mo aho ko mai na ka tu mo tau fo o ku ta ilo ai ka ko tau wa sia aho ni o tau fa feta mo fa malo ko nga ko ngahi a kelesi o kulava ke tau mao tau ke ma pe mana mo ui sino mo lele pe lava mo ngai fatongia me api ke family siasi pe mo fonoa e ahoni pe me vahenga ko no Seattle, Washington o ku malo au pita funga fonua pe au ki moko ki tropo e ame ane afi na mafana nga ane afi ko ahoni o feunga mo degree e ni maono
he tu ko e he lolo tonga ni pe me sia to Washington ni ai fa fo ka ha taange e to ki mahi ki ha ko o degree Fahrenheit e o no pe to ki drop leva ai fi o ka malu aki mai ai po uri kai ke he ha ni pe me sia to Washington o ma ta lele ki mo tolu ho e ki ka inga tonga me he tapa pe o pe mo ia ko tu mau inga o pito ke mo signal mai ko fe ia fe tu ko mo ia ko ha tu ko e ha ni hange wa kai at ke kai ko me texisi hange o to ha ki tapua ki pe me langi ke funga fonwa ko tu fe fia la he o pito e funga fonwa ko nga ko to angai tapua ko ni ne ngo kai ke tau lave ta tau i nga hi ta fa ake ke ko ta pe ka ko tu te tau fia pe me ko ta pe he ko tai me ko to mai mo moko mau lau nga mate ki mo moko ko na sia to fa ko tem no kamata ki ha ma fana kamata ke mau ki la lau nga ku fu ma fana e a ku fu afu ka go tu ko nga ha honi tau ko be ba mo flow ko ha be me ka ha mo moko fa feta e ka ha ma fana fa feta ko tai me nia ko hono me a pe na fai ko te pe fu ka ne o tai te ha fu ka ne o tai fa o ke ai si alo ke pe mai ais fa moko ke ne hanga fa folau ho tau aho me ngai fe tu ko to pe ne ngo fo ki ai o ki moko mau pe se ato Washington ni pe ha molofia hanga hi aho ia o ku hoko o ma fana pe ha o hake ki val ngo fulu me ngai lai ni ko ia ka ko osia ngai pe e fo noa pe mono kakai ko tu pe he pe ai anga maheni e va henga ko to pe pe mo ngahi flow ko ai ea ko e wiko osina glava tu ki Sacramento California nai ki fatongia e pena glava ki ai masi ko e vela tu ko e mautu ko la la ka o ka te feinga ko ke te ki male e ta kai holo ke ma ki me e ke te mana va ki ai ka ko si ba kai au ke kainga ai ko mautu pe ne mau alat ko me nga state ke he na mau ki o ngo i ko ki vela ea kai ke he ko ahoni tau ma o pe me fafeta e pe mo loto honga ia i nga he me ko to abe ate fra maloga te motor ko nga ko mo kau mai ki ta POLOKALAMA ko ahoni pe me sia to Washington ko ke hanga fu ngo fe e ahoni ke malu pe agulele pe nga hi tu nga fare o nga family me nga kainga pe he ke nga sia si pe he ki hanga tu ko ia fu va henga ko no sia to Washington hanga ga te au ko pe me fa e ke ta ha ke toi hiria hana fa ke he ka tu ko ia me fa e ke fa fikao a te kolisi i he wike ko ia ko osi aia ko me fa ko ni o te ke hafu tala mahino pe ko hafu tala pau mai o fa fela ve te mo tai mi e fa hoko ana fa ke ka folau ko ni pe me sia de Washington ka i he time ta tau pe ko ta o fa lai ke alele me fo o me ka inga ko me Portland ko hinga ko ka mai ke ta POLOKALAMA he a ni ka ko ho a fo ke ni o fefika o fina o me o pe me Portland mansela ka va malo pe te ka mai o fat ka tek motolo pe mo ka inga ko pe me texisi pe fo ke misa wate kini fa malo atu misa wate kini ko ka skola fo ke nia anga hi POLOKALAMA Letio ko nga hi tala i fale mo nga fa loto lahi a pito nga lele ia glava ke tau ma o tata te fito eni ne nga hi to tangata ko ki motu a pe ki fa matu o tu ange ko tu o kuia nga liliu lahi he lolo tongani ko nga ko to tangata fo o mo na nga hi fo nga o ku tata wai be pe ko siasi pe ko fo noa pe ko family ka ko te mo mahiki ha ke to tangata fo o hange ko o te pe o e ke he ange na lele na tolu ia ko tu ko konga mahu inga ia te tau tala noa ki ai e tau fe po tala noa aki i ahoni ko anga ko o feriu aki ulo aki ia ua mantu ku si kamata ke fakatola wa te ngai aka matala i he tau hala fononga mole ate tau fanga kui e tau fanga tamai fanga fae ko na dona na tau mato tu ange pa ko alhake fo ke lolo tonga ne to tangata fo o peneongo o ko me atatau pe ia ko talaki ka o be ke he ngai fa fotunga ko tu ko tala no e ngai ahoni e te fanongo ke fa fotunga e tau pe ko to tangata fo o pe ko to tangata ko lolo tonga ni ko tu o ku tai meni he tau ai pe ke tau le mahino hange ku hanga he tau tangata fo o ki tutuange, hange o ki lose mai ai ngahi afo mo ngahi filo, na e tukutuku lau mea ia o tau ngahi tau tangata talo mei tuai. Ka kusio koe tau tala noa koe ni, te tau whe vahe aki ai, te tau whetokoni aki ai, pa te tau whe poupou aki, ki hangea ngahi mea ke tānaki ki he tau whanki oa. Ko ngā ke tau mahi noi. O hangea beni ke tau nofo koi api, vai te whakamatala e ke whanau, tako o stāpuni pēo nau te ringa. O sea te whakamantala, hoka te whakamantala, hoka te whakamantala. To eke atu a koe he ose koe e whoi taimia koe ia. Kai mahi no e ha mea. Tako ai ko kai peko ke fu interest mai e whanau ia ke ngahi tala i whare kou whai atu. Pea tāpuni pēo nau te ringa, na toka nau tau taut pē na to sio pē mo whanongo noa ia pē. Koe ahoni ho ik makainga, o ku tau tala noa ke ki mea koe ni, i he tau nofo fok me ngai whanua mori. Mana tui whaka ngai broadcast, live broadcast ia koe ni, me ngai whanua mori ia. Pea neonga o ku hanga hei ngai POLOKALAMA koe ni, o ku global, o ku lava pea tonga e ki o whanongo mai, pe na moa wheitu pe i mamani, o ke lava lelei pe o whanongo ke podcast koe ni, o ku global. O ata pe whamalo lahi ko he ngā ki he tau TV and radio Vake Tali Folau Global and Network USA, ko he ngā ko no whakawhainga maaria i a POLOKALAMA i he lea whakatonga, i he hiva whakatonga, manatu ko tau nofo i ngai whanua mori ku tau oswha. Fo i ho tau te ringa he whanongo ke hiva koe ngahi lea mori. O ku taimiko ku tau whanongo ai ki he taha koe o e hiva pe ko ha POLOKALAMA he lea whakatonga. O ko whamon pe ka te au o koe ai ongo make he kulama ke tau mao. I he taimiko tau whanongo ai ki he ngahi whewahe aki, ki he ngahi malanga, ki he ngahi live stream. Pe koe ngahi POLOKALAMA pe heni. Pe te toi wakai atu ki he ata, te wakai atu ki he lea whakatonga. O kune omi a maa whana ma kehe. Hangai pe kou awe hangatonu pe ki te me whanua kou te ai hangatonu pe ki Tonga. O kune o mai e mo uifo o ke ka tau te whitoen ka te natola ka o motu ange. Kai kehe ko tā bua kene o lawa ki tau mao o tau lau koloa mo lau monu ai i he whaiwhatongia koe na pāenga o i Vake Tali Folau. Ai a koe kore ka te motolo mo i he tau POLOKALAMA he ahoni ke mo whamole o share atu i he Facebook, YouTube, pe pehe fo ke phone application ka te nau tolu ka ke nau mamata koe ki he ata, pe te nau ka ku nau whanongo pe ki he leo. Ai koe ngahi channel en koe ai ngahi Letio koe koe ke lava o asiha ata ai ki he ngahi POLOKALAMA pehe atu ai o whalahi ka te mo tolu. Ko tui o ku mo one lau gane tuake a Letio Vake Tali Folau whakawhihoko taki anga ia o Tonga koe POLOKALAMA i he lea, i he hiva, pea moe toi ata foki. Ko ia, koe tau POLOKALAMA koe e he ahoni o ko ata pea whamalo lahi ki hoku ko hosi ahoni ko me se invehi ki te sika o ku ma whaiwhatongia atu me substation a Seattle, Washington i he TV and radio Vake Tali Folau Global and Network USA. Koe ahoni whafofua ki hoko totono ai taha o ke he POLOKALAMA kehe ia e hu mai ai. Ka i he whai waha taimi koe ni ke he taha koe ki taimia te mamao ke tau whetala noa aki ai, ke tau whewhakaloto aki lahi pe tau tala noa whiewhia. Maho inga fu ke tau whiewhia tau tolu ia. Ka papu ke tau whiewhia tau tolu ia i he tau mo ui. Te mate wawe kita, he kwa se ne?
O ia.
Fu maho inga au pito ia, pe aku make sense koe, pe tala noa pe kai ka te kata pe kita. You know, ko te whiewhia pe ko te mari pe kita mo te kata, o ku kau ia he fu whai to o lelei ku ne hanga to o a te mawhasia. Mawhasia ki tai whakau i e ngahi mea kehe. Ka koe taimi ko humaha ki whai choke. Ka taimi ko humaha ki whai choke puka ki mea u te maare. Ia mahala sia maha tahewa ke ori ia i ai. Ka ku te whe awe aki ki tahe kata. Koe osi koe te whai kata ko ia. O ku te ngoi ki tahe hange ko hu. Ma tawhi atu hafu ongo si aia. I hanga koe o te ongo ipa te ngoi ku si ate te nini mo ngahi whakau pehe. Kai ke he koe tau tala noa koe i he ahoni, o tuku at pe i he laini, koe whika telefoni, koe ua noa ono, fitu walu ono, walu tolu, fitu walu. Aia koe tau tala noa, koe tau tala noa pe matui koe tau tolfo ne he whanua mōri. Ke mea koe o kui koe legacy. Aia koe taha e nia o ngahi whakau, koe tau sia koe ke description o legacy, o ko mei focus e nia, ki he mea ofa o ku te foaki. Manatu foki taim tatau pe, ko Tonga foki, a manake na hana tofa manatua si whaifatongia ai si ho e tangata, pe koe ngahi tamai i he ahoni. Ai i he sāpate, ko tui koe sāpate, koe mahina ia koe me, koe tahaya a mahina, fe mo e kina au pito ngai family. Ai ana kamata pe me sāpate ula ki, koe whamanate ai whanau, ai koe nau lau e nau ngahi leso en whakame, whaka ofa au pito, te wakai ke ngahi ata, mo ngahi leso ni, whakalau maari au pito. Au mai ke sāpate koe ko osi, ko na whamanatua ia, osi i osi ngai whae mo nau ngai toanga. Pa koe sāpate ni le vai ai Tonga, o ko amana ke whakamanatua ia si a toanga ia koe ngahi fofonga ofa o ngahi tamai. Pa ko neonga whako Amerikani unau tokanga na to whamanatua sāpate tamai i sune. Ka ku tau kawai peta to na whamanatua koe mei Tonga tau kawai peta to ki ai, ko ia wane ki popo aki ke ave ki hene tamai. Ko tu e lava pe ke tamai koe o mai hoki popo aki o wha. Ko ngā ke whakahauke mauhanga podcast atu i he tau polokalama koe ni. Aia koe tau taimi whafofua koe hongoto tono ai taha. Koe ngā koe ose a whi polokalama koe ni he koe polokalama ke he ia e hoko mai ia. I he hoko koe ia ai taha. Whafofua koe wa te tau mawai lewa pe ma substation koe a Seattle, Washington i ahoni. Me he paenga koe a Letio Vake Tali Folau. Ka koe tau wahe koe ke ahoni, ai au pehe koe ngahi legacy. Koe haho o mea ofa te ke hanga foaki. Ai au me focus a legacy ki he mea ofa, koe mea ofa mahu inga. Koe haha mea ofa o ke pehe o kuke mahu inga ia taha au pito. Neongo koe ai whoke ngahi wheliuliu ake o taimi. Hange koe mea koe nau lawe ke anai ki hanga hake mai ngahi tau tangata fo o mo hanga nau ngahi whaifatongia. Pea tau sio lewa ki ngahi mea koe nai mo ui aki he ngahi tau tangata mo tua. O ku lahi au pito ngahi ke ngai ai. Pea tau pehe. Ko ngako teknolosia. Ko hake mai apa ko whai ngofua mea kotoa. Tene lawa nai o liliu. Koe hae legacy na e tuku mai ho matua. Pe ko hataha na e ofa ia te koe o kuke mahu inga ia e. Koe haa lewa ho legacy, te ke hanga tuku atu, koe mea ia, koe mea ofa mahu inga taha ia o kuke foaki ki ho family. Pe kuke foaki ki hataha kuke ofa ai. Pe o kuke foaki ki he siasi, ki he whonua. Pe ko hawhahinga kulupu pe. Ko ilo o lahi au pita me he ngai whonua mori a ngai mea ofa kuna hanga foaki. Ke ngai project ke he au kau a hene relate atu ko ngaka project ko ano muka ke na wafu ko ngai ahoni ko taimi pe ku te lea ake te ofa ka ko ke whakafotunga e te ofa au ko foi tala noa lo e mo mama taimi ko pau ke te whakafotunga e te ofa i he mea tau sia pe te toki hanga ko lolotonga ni ko tau ngai matu ahe taimi koe ko nau ofa na whakafotunga he whaunga. Pe te nau sou ha mea ke mahina ko nau ofa aia. Ha o whoke ko ngā whao ia koe peka tau tangata whao koe lolotonga ni. O ko nau tui nā toko te whoi pehat pe I love you. Pe pehat pe nā tolanga whoi lea ko ia ko that's my legacy. Ke whanga tuku atu ki hoki whoha pe ko ki tahi ne. Pe ko hataha pe o ko te whie whaki ha mea ofa ki ai. Ko ia ko tau lai ni he ahoni. Ko e ua no a ono, fitu walu ono, fitu walu toro. Ko e ua no a ono, fitu walu ono, walu tolu, fitu walu. Ko e ua no a ono, fitu walu ono, walu tolu, fitu walu. Ko tu e whakata atu pe tau lai ni. Ko ngaka mo tolu mo fie vahe pe mo fie tala noa. Pe, ko ho tā mai pia ki o mai hao ki popo aki sapa te tamai. Ko tau tolko na tau tupu ha koi Tonga, ok, uhu pe ia pe ok, ke lawea mole me o tau loto me tau whakaukau a sapa tamai ko a Tonga. Ko tau talanoa ni ke tau veteki ange a mahu inga ko ia o legacy. Te tau omi pe ko ngā koe Tonga mo unga ki he loto. ko e tonga ofa I he tonga. Ko e tonga mate maa tonga. Ko tui ko e pe whahinga lau maaria ma kehe, o ko e pe whahinga aongo ma kehe, o ku lava ke tau mao. O ko tui te as whakaukau pe kita. O ko tō taha ko ofa ai, ko mea ofa mai ngā taha te whuaki ki ai, ko hahau mea ko te whuaki ai. Ko tui ko mea ai a ko tau tala noa ki ai I he lolo tonga ni. Pea au ku whakatautau te whito eni ki he mea ofa aia e tolonga mo aonga pea tuku whakaholo. Ko taime ni ku te whakaukau. Te uhanga o ta'o ki foi pai nā o ave maseini ko ngā he ko ofa ki ai. O ofa pe ia. Ka mantui ko ospeha no kai foi pai ia ko osia. Mana tui ko ki chau koe whapalan koe no pehe koe. Ka pate ke ofa he ki kuri whatulo atu E mana tui pe koe ho ki kuri neongo alo ki kuri fe tene te ke ilo pe hala mai koe ki api. Ka ko taime ko ke ofa he haki keti, haki whatulo atu, haki keti. Ko ofa koe ki keti a pe ue pe nā moe aha tolu. Os ngalo he ki keti wen te mantui e ia. Ko tui ko whahinga mea ia tau tala noa koe ke he ahoni ke lau I tō tangata, pea tolonga, pea hoko ia koe mea ke tau manatu merie, koe maka maire, tau pete ko le kasein ke tuku maha tau ki foi fasi, koe tau whika telefoni koe ua noa ono, fitu walu ono, walu tolu, fitu walu. Whamalo ki he tau polisi kui hen fok mok tau tolu, mele wahoi kona kupu, o kune I lotoni. Whamalo at ka te mo tolu ko tau apiu, mo kau mai whataha mok mau tolu, he tau POLOKALAMA. Again, ko tau whika telefoni koe ua noa ono, fitu walu ono, walu tolu, fitu walu. Tau wahe aki, pia tau ki I toi ki hanga veteki ange ke te mahino lele yange, he aiongo kehe ngā. Ai kehe, oi mea ofa, ko foi mea ofa, e ngalo pe hange ko ki foi choko ki he ongo ki whatulo wat ke ki kuri ma ki keti. Ko ne mea ofa ko e manatua o lau tō tangata pea fuoloa. Koe tatanata to he ki mea ofa ko au peka pongpong ku ngalo e ku osia. Kai ke te waha whakaukau e ki ai. Kai kehe, ko e tau ngahi, whi wahe aki e honi, tuate ki foi fasi koe ni mea teine lātou. A musia si whetu oi po. O atu koto e mak motolo mo lotoni he tau POLOKALAMA ko ia. I he ahoni, pia me Seattle, Washington, I he TV and radio Vake Tali Folau Global and Network USA. Ahto apule lulu. Whaka afo ofa ni nengo malo e funga whanua pia me Seattle, Washington. Ka aku kei whakalata pe mo whakafo ofa ki he mau wakai ko e ki funga o whanua. O ate ki foi fasi ko ni maa ki mautolo hana koto ape. Malalele. Malo e tau pe moena pe malo e kua katongia.
Iyo malo mua si fai mai tau ngā we. E mei hena.
Malo. Mo whewheha mo whonuana te te lo?
Si. Koe whonuani ha koe lau koe mea koe vela, koe vela e vela.
Ka pau vela ata me wanoa siulai mo akosi,
Si, koe taimini whoki ia. Koe e ahe tainime mau whituni koe ke toi maulalo hi hiwango fulu e taimini.
Koe.
Malo ku hiwa tolu e ahoni.
Koe.
Koe vela e vela.
Pe te lo ke wike ko osi. Mani, kai ke malava e kopi koa e a.
Koe kakai ku hau ke mengai whanua moko nau hana tolo o ho vare he vela he ni. Nengo pe ke early sama mahal ka ko vela tani was vela.
Ko ia, ko tu ko tai pe ke mo whakauka ke mo whetukutu ka te ki ta whaake taka mo wange.
Ku hangre lau kai mea, koe whetukutuku, koe whai processi whoki. Koe pau ke te o kamata, tipe ni ia he, hikat ke he wheitu ko ia mo mawanga mo ui.
Ko ia.
Koe whetukutuku ia, ku whai ngofu e whakaukau. Ka koe, it's another long process.
Ko ia. Ka ko tu te mahalo ku ki tongo fua pe ka motol ke ka ngako ku mo wanga ko lau ta o ne mo fo tua he konwana.
Iyo, ku anga pe foki ki ai ka i he taimi tatau o ku alpe me mea gotoa ke mamafa.
Ko ia.
Alpe mea gotoa ke mamafa pe ku. Wangre lau koe mea. Koe whiri mea ta pe au. Pete ke no fai pe he feitu e a vela pe he tu ke ka papo mo ui fai ngo fua pe koe foi mea pe koe vela.
Ko ia. Aia ko ngai process ia ko te hanga ko o fotutu mo whiri ki ai e pete lo ko tu tatau pe ai hiki ani I una fe ma we ke na to ki hoko na to ka fe tu ke mo hiki to pe ka kaia ki na
oku feta fe aki pe foki
ko ia
ai alu ai kakai
ko ia
we ni hiki mai heni we ni hiki mi heni ngai fe tu ta ko ngai fe tu ko te fara kau ko ke te hiki ko ki ai te ala ki tai fa no wa we ni hiki me ai
ko ia
pau ke te ilo ti peni pe he ka pasa ko ngai family pe mo ngai uhinga te fito o ku nau hiki ai me ngai feitu ko na nau I ai to wai mo ni hia to hito foki mai pe na nau hiki o sa ngai tau pau so o va una te asimai
ko ia
o ti peni pe ba ko e te o mo ko e ki ta wai tai me ta te hiki o to ke fonua fo o pa te pe mani kana ile pe he na me la ka pe no fo pe fe tu na o mai mi ai
ka pe se ke pe te lo ke mo ne lau ka to hi ko ta mo ko hiki te ni ti pe
ko fe tu ko fai ke tau alu ko fe tu pe mahalo mo on yang e fe tu ko ya Peneo ngo e tau kum fonua holo mo e tau feta fe aki he ngai fonuani ka tau pe ngai fonua muri ka koe feitu koe whai ku ke tau mo ui koe feitu koe amanaki anga pe koe tau amanaki ia ke tau aluki ai tau fetau laki ai taku tau koe ke ilo atahai pe totonu pe moni ko ai tau whakakaukau pe ikai he neon koe talanoa e tohi ka koe tui foki mo ilo pau koe ngo mea ke he e ua ai te tui ki ha mea mo te ilo pau koe ngā he koe tui tokua koe amanaki le rei pe koe te amanaki le rei ki ha mea koe tui koe mea na te sio ai a laki ai ai ilo pau koe ilo pau ia pa te sio ki ai pa koe tau whanonga kou whai koe me mo uini ke kau vai taha koe ni ihu me nau pehe nau osi ilo papau pa koe ni ihu nau pehe nau tui pehe koe pe tui me amanaki e ai a wanga pehe tau wheta whiaki koe mo ui koe ni neongo tu waki mai ngā he whanua fo o tala mai pehe mo pehe whai ngō fua ngā ue mo ha o whaka amanaki, toko wheta ua o atu koe ke kau vai koe ia, kei ke hanga ue ia. O se mahina e toru ke i tāri peu te ke whahanga ue, pau te hange te whai whakaukau ke te whoki ke whetu na te hau mei ai.
Maha pe te lo, hange ke whakaukau koe mea lelei, hange koe ni, ki visit ki te ke whetu koe ia,
Te ki alo takai, te alo ki takai pe te ki inofo ai. Ki inofo ai hafui mahina e taha peu a ki sio. Pe mooni koa pe ku ai talano au hau pa te sio ko me feitu eni e fai ai mawanga mo ui Au e fu ta foki pe o hiki ai.
Ko ia hange ko la me ai petelo. Ka pau te ke ma wa ki fenga mari ke mo ki he vani. Pa ke sio ka no lele ito foki meta la mai ko hinga ka mau feinga.
Ko foi whakakaukau eu tau ke tari ko toa ki ai, foi whakakaukau ko ia, ke whai mo asi maha taha la mai, foi mea ko ia. He koe whihai kakai eni, koe nau kawenga ngā ue ki whai mo nau alu ke wheitu ue tala ofa mai. Ka koe ai ati koe ke toi pe manawa he muaihu, tala mai e ke le reaki i whare maki he mo ui pe ia. Koe aho, koe tala noa ai pe he, kai ke tau whaatatari ke tau alu ke kau vai taha koe no ngā mo fie maari e mo hiwa o sana. Ka koe alu koe mo ui ko koe ke taere, ke more. O ngua ue ke ni ihi pe koe ne toi mo ui mai ke ha, o toi piki ha ke tala mai. O ua mua to e mi sini he ko ke fie mo ui pe. Patau pe alu mua ke feitu u he koe fu feitu u tala mai e ku sai.
Masani.
Masani hono tala noa. Ai atu ia tala mai ia ke te whakasio. E ne fo ia kau ke foro he sai pe ia. Ko mea ia kou tau nofo ko whakakaukau ki ai, peu eke ke hui ko ia, oku ke tui, ke wheitu o whai kia e tau alu mo e tau whanonga pe ku ke ilo pau. Koe ke wha ilo e hata. Koe anga pe whakia e ku wahe pe ku mooni, ko sio ke wha ke tau kata e tahi ne ta whaki pau pe ku tui ta tau mo e mea ku tau antu.
Ia. Ki me hea te ta whaaki ka ko te malanga ko na ko ne te hawhi mai.
O kai whake tala noa whake tala mai. Live life to the fullest. He koe tau, he koe hako tala noa, pau pehepe mo e tau nofo koni ngai whonua koni tau. Ngā ue ao ngā aki pe whai ngā maari e tau nofo paki. He koe ki tau ilo ka hae mea hoko a pongpongi. Pero hai mea hako a pongpongi pe tō lalo ekonomika pe more ho o ngā ue. Koe hai ngā mea koe e hako a pongpongi o koe ke tau amanaki ki ai. Tau palani e tau tolo a pongpongo ku a peo alo ngā ue koe vahe koe whalai te mau mea ai ke ha. Pake mohe koe pōni aha koe te rau kotu. Koe hare waho to e mea e whai ki ho mo. Ke umea na ki os palani ki ai. Os whaka mohe mei ule ngai pala ni tu mei mua. Ahaki wea pongpongi, pete ke huat pe koe he ahoni. O lere halau, lere me pe mea lere tui ho, mea lere paka te ke te lava kohi whakitua. Kai ke tau ilo. Ke hae mea, Kai ke koe anga pe whoki e kutala noa.
Ko ia te tau whoki me lewe ke he tau kawenga, pe ko tau tālanga koe he ahoni, ngalo ia pe morope, ko legacy. Ai mahino a pita pe ke tau tāno koe ke legacy, ko mea ofa te tau whoaki, ke mana tua wholoa ke hoko ka maire. Koe ko hunga naka whanki mea ofa, ke wawha te mektanolo mai ki wha askirimu mo ki wha mektanolo ave ke hoto friend ni pe ko aha. Ko tui mahai o se pe au e wha pe nima ku ngalo i ai. Whia mao ene hangai mea ofa koe e maka tuu. E tuu loto ia he mo ui atua taha koe ku te whoaki ki ai. Ai ko most likely koe mea ofa koe ke whia mao ke fuulahi whe. Ka koe whenga mea ofa e nehe ke toi mangalo.
Ko ia.
E tala tuku whakaholo.
Ko ia. Ai koe kawe ngā ia
Ko ia. Ko legacy.
Ko kawe inga mahu inga au pito eni. E kono hinga he o ku. Se koe ke tau wha ilo, koe hae mea, koe tau nofo tai milahi o whakalaua. Ngā he mea te tau whaki, ma e tau wha nau ke nau nofo moia. Ka te whie wahe ki mea uraki koe ni pea toki awhi me ke kawe inga. Iai hoku ki kau ngā mea. Koe motua koe ni na sotia i Amerikani. O matua tua.
Koia.
Pea na e mau hoa, pea maawae, pea monomari, na ki whanau e toko wha. Pa koe teke toi maari e matapure, ta tau pe pa monomari. Pea Nau mai whanga maari ke u alo ewa ke nau ki party birthday na e whai, na hawa e ne whanau. O si mari ko to e ne whanau o mau whea ko tau miti e ki whanau. Pea whai nau tā nau ka ta uono ni mampu ka ta uono. I tau whitu noa maole no tua. Whai mau tala noa ai pea koe nau fia tano fia. Pena umai whanga maari ke u tala noa mo tamasi e taha e mo tua. O si mau hoa pe mo ia. Matala noa pantala mai ka te mea koe ni. Ok, ilo ni ngope mau hau ki hen o celebrate e birthday e mau tamai. Kau kai pe ke usai ia o he tamai. Pau eke ange kai koe hau hinga. Tamai he foha koe ni ka te au. Na ne hanga ri aki i mau tau, ri aki au, tata te whita ke mau whae, mau ke iki. Na survive i mau tau le mau whae. Ngā ue tolu, ngā ue whae taimi lai. O au katu unga mau alua i o graduate high school uba mau alua i ke ngahi. Ngā ue anga nei, koe tamane au ia sotia, o ritaya me sotia. Kana mau sio tonu, he whei lau nei whai e mau whae. Nei kai pe te ngā loi hei maui. Ai whui mea koe au mai ki ahoni. Pa whai mantala noa, ta koe mea ta tau pena e hoko ke ne kui whewhine. Whae e ne whae. Na e li aki a he nau kui tangata. Ai whae koe ai matapure koe ni. Nau ke iki papere tama. Ko tau tangata e ne ua hau e whui whakau koe ni. Ai anori aki ki mau tolu. Pa ko ua mai ko whakatuku pā ke ku mo ui. He kai toi hoko mea koe ni ke te au. Pea moku mari, kono he ngā nā whehia mei whanau, kia te au, turu hatahaya ki maua. Tanau ta utua o sio, hange koe utala noa, na nau hau, ke whawhie whiai. Ai whai aho koe ni, tau whitu mo fule nau tamai. Tamai pehe tamasika, tau nengo pe koe hen, ke poupoua. Ai tau whitu noa koe ni, kau kai pe ke usai ia tamai. Ko ngā koe mea koe ia.
Kei ke lau ngālo,
He kai te ngālo ia. Sai, uraki a ua, nei hoko mea pehe ke ne whae, ni whae ni koe ne kui ki mua. Pea e ne sio koe ki fui hoko mai koe ia. E ne hanga lewa whakatuku pae ne mo ui he kai toi hoko mea koe ia. Ki a ne whanau. Kono he ngā he koe ngā ke... Whakaunofa whakau hako tala noa he hoa tā koe ni koe haha whahinga re ke si. Koe haha whahinga koroa te tauanga tuku ma e tau whanau ke ngau nofo moia. Ua tai me taha koe ke tau whawhatoka ngai, o kui kai koe koroa u tau uange ma nau tolu, he kai toi ngalo e nau mo ui, ka koe whiri te tau whai. E hau koe mea ke la vea i pe nau mo ui, o au ki he nau pāna ngal. Moto tangata. Aya, o kai pe ngahi re ke si le rei, pa koe ngahi re ke si, e mau taimi, koe tau te pe taimi taha ia, e pe he mai ni ihi ia, palpare mai ia tamasi i, palpare mai nea e foha, o kai ka palpare mai ni tamai, koe whiri ne whai ni tamai ke ne le rei ana, kana taton ke ni whamori more, aen tangata e ki, he whiri na ni whai, te tau ke he pe nai, he anga tau sio ki ai, kai whanau ngatu koe ki he tātānoa koe e matapure, au kau ngā tangata. E kau ngā tangata, o neo si hanga tofi whae wio koe e ne koroa. Wahe he whaitoko whae koe ni. Kau ta siki he ni talamai pe he tamasi ia ni ongo ko toa ngā hime e ia koe ni. Kai pe ngalo he ni mo ui pe, kai pe sa ia ni tamai. Ia na taimi te taurama fua ki hakoroa ma inga mahata. Pea ne to'o pe e ia hakono inga he tene fie mau kauku ke pe he. Ko ne to'o ko ia. O ku mahu inga ta tau e koroa ko ia ki ne mo ui hele le loroa. Pe ikai. Pe u ne to'o pe ka kwa ki sa ia koe.
Ko ia.
Iha mea nā ke whai. Ki e te ia o tae mangalo pe he ne mo ui. Kake, o tau si sio mata foki. E ngai a honi. Ko kalano na me ka vai taha, me ta fa ki taha. Ta fa ki taha o ta mo ui, mo ni I to la ko si hoko ki ai nga mea goeni. Ko mo tu hia no ko family. We sia I whanau I loto. Ta tau hau he whakai I kuiku pe koe. Pe koe tau mui e tau mo ui. Tau whake ngai koa koe hanga. Ke make up ke mea koe ia. Koe whehu ia tai me taha. E mahu inga ta tau nai e tau whake ngai koa koe ia ke tau whanau. E ta e mangalo nai ngai koa koe ke tau whanau. Pe koha whiria na ke whaia e koe. O staka e nau whakaukau na tau kai pepe ngā. Pe nau sio na tau ka koe. Nau hanga na tau whakahoa koe. Ke fui ata koe hai whiri na ke whai. Kake, pe o gulawe tu koe ka whakatala noa ka matahe I whakaukau pe I kai.
Malo a pete lo. Ko tu ka taim lahi foki. Ka taim lahi foki pete lo te tau ale koe ke kau hala pe koe kau vai e taha. I whakuma whihanga hangai koe ni kai koe ka legacy o tau leave behind ke kakai koku tau ofai. Tau whainga ko tau whatoka ngai hake ngari na ko ki mei tau mui. A whihalaki koe nei lama ke tau whai. O ku mao naha tai whiunga ke tau hanga fixe koe whihalaki. Koe hai whai to'o ki he loto ko lavea kafo. Hange ko whiwhatata koe no ke whamatala ke whoha ke ne tamai. Tau sio lewa ke taimi koe pe koe mō meniti koe ia. Koe hānai e ale soni te tau wako ai. Ko tui e hoko lahi e nia e tau nofo koe me ngai whanua mori. E tau whakapalanisi e tau mo ui e tau nofo whamiri. Ko si whakaukau hani ihi ia o teu alo au kari ake a whina motu a ia. Tau hanga he mahu inga koe ia o legacy to leave behind. O tăriri o ngai whakaukau lahi. Ko ngā koe sio ke makatuunga o whamiri pia mo whanau.
Koia.
Ko tuka ngā o kuke o mai e pedelo?
E moe, ke kita noa kua, ke kita noa ula kia.
Koia.
Ke kita noa rewe taha ko kau ngā mea pe moia. Koe kaunanga, o iai hono whamiri. Na ke no whata pepe mono whamiri, mono ho amana ki whanau. Ka koe matapure, o koe, o kai peke hatai mea no fu mao mai ai api. O kono palapare ma, koe mama kawa, koe kawa malohi. Kawa malohi pe aku, talu pe me aha uaki e nano fu mario au mai ke loro tongani. Pako si au ka tuunga talama I haku whereni ka te au ke ilo e petelo. Lakanga te au ia ke alu hae, ke alu ia mi api. Ukai peke uto e tāri e au ke nofu mai. O au peke ki whanau na o si rea mai pe nau tolu e ka te au ki hanga mua tukuangi. Kono e ngā koe ne whoki mai, o ku hau e me longo ala he whakauria ki api. O kai ngata pehe longo ala peka taimi ku ngate oho whaki. Ta wa peka taimi aku, ko tu uha ke whanau lalahi ia, ke oho ke nauhanga maru I e nau whae, ko inga koe ngā he whakai haua koe nuk omi e tō tā koe ni. Sai, tānoa koe ane nai, motu hia no family. Pea o ngoi he whanau ia. Pe ka toko tolu, pe ka toko taha e whanau. Hei kai pe toi ngālo e nau mo ui e nau si he whainga tā i e nai koutu e nau whai. Ko tāna koe ni, ko si lote whanau igi ai. O si loto nau toki ai pea toi loto pea mo e whai ke tukuangi. Tukuangi no ko whamiri koe ni. He koe kia hare ke si ai whau hen. Ko foi si no pe ia no fo mai I api ko tamai. Ka ko mea koe ki he ne to onga mo ui, ai koe na tau whakakaukau e iai hakoroa. Tene hanga tuku, ke auraha ke whanau koe, mau ia he to onga mo ui ko ia.
Koia.
Ka hange ko tala noa he ngota whaaki ko ia. Ka hange ko whakawhehu I, kei taimi nai ke tau whalerei. Ke taimina ke tau whai ngā mea ke soloba, ke fixe a ke isiu koe. Ko isiu ani koe tākon ko tāno koe kei osi, e la ka ange ke whanau ke nau fia mo to ta hape e matua i api i ana no fa do mai api ta ko ta whanau ngoi ke whainga tala no mo whainga ngongo pe ka pa ko tamai ko e pe ko fa e ka ongo ke mau ka ongo te ke mau e mau e ngange a o firi fa fo i pe ko akolo pe ko hare ke si ke hanga o tuku ke i api ke no fo mo whanau ko na ko te me taia tau tai pe tau whakakau tau pehe tau toruia kulere i te mea katoa ka paureva te ke tau tu pa ke whanongo ka ere mai whanau ka koe tamai ka tu koe whae la ka mauto ke huki toa alo kunga mo ui a o te no mai apini ko ha ongo ko ha o poa ko ha o tari ka paureva ku o silote whanau i ta mo hoa mamae ko ia mi apini he kono ngā koe whakatuta mo ni o nofo mai ko hareva ko e mahu inga nai ho o whiri koe whakafo i tui o ku whaeki a koe pe mahu inga ke hanga whai ngā mea ke live behind hare ke si ke ku whakaari aria pe o ki tala noa e ua e o ta maiki
Malo pita e lo ai ko whakaukawa tu koe ki hongo foi tala noa. Ta tau pe ha pe ko ha te fo ngai fai ko foi ata ia ko na si mata. Manti ko tata na foi ni ke me aku ta fa moni.
Ko ia.
Na mole to na ko ia. Hoko ai foi li si ko behind ke fa manatu ha ke ma pe ai ata. Pe mo tukunga e toko taha ko ia. O tatau pe pe na i he ta whaakto mata o pe na i he ta whaakto he ma. E kei o hake tatau pe. Ko ta sia patai me ni ta whakaukau o ko o se ne ta ni manoa. Me he foi taimi ko e nai hoko ai hanga mea pe he. Ko mea ni e kei ko ngalo. Kai kei tui au ia e ngalo. Ko foi ataia kei tatau pe ia. Te whainga kita ke ki erase at ke ki mate ke ki asita mate pe a kai ke pride pe asia koe ai foi ata ko ia
ko ia ko tala noa mo ni vokia ka ke voki ko oku ai tai meta lolotonga ko e tau ke mau e malohi lolotonga ko e tau ke mau e iwi ko ia ke tau hanga o whailongai ha mea he nau mo ui koku tu whai ki tāno au sia ki tāno ko ni kia te au pe taimina e kei te uhu ai aku ui ki ke high school na e whiawhita na kai kei he whakaukau e mea koe ni na e ovare pe u hao uhiki ma portala noa pa ne kore mai ka te au mea koe ni. Nanta mai pe de lo ko loto ke hanga o mai mo a hata apuaki ma aku. O tangi ai ko ha uhinga. Pata mai. Unga te ke hoka te buako ke re volo pa high school. Abo fema o ke hanga omi. Na tui koe mahino e nia na kuako i pia e au ki ai. E ne KCE. Ke ne falala, ki eiki, ke ne falala, o kui ai haivi maalohi, e tokoni mai e eiki, maana, ki a whainga bete ne whai he mo uini. Toka fowi he lo tu, pa mo ine tui ke o tua. Nau tangia io, e lava ia i fiafi. Toko tango ne whakahoko e mea ko ia. Tako ne hanga hiki he ne ki tohi noa. O se ne high school, lotonga i he kōrisi tai ni tau e wha. Koe ongoing i koe ni ene mo ui. Koe ne aipeke ne te hanga ngai mo ngai sivi lahi api ako. Te koe ngai mea ku house kore mea mea koe kati au. Panau, pakai ke u whaarea kau ngofo whakau he mea ko ia. O koe ngai mea lahi. O koe ki tau hanga te tolo wha ilo. E hoko ia koe mata i koloa o tupu he nau mo ui. Koe ngahi mea teu tau ako i ke nau tolu whaka ah. e kai te ngā lo e na mo i tala mai e whakaukau e toi whai me no a ko i tamasi i e ne keisi i pe au ka ne ka hoko o lahi e kai whaafe mi ai koe whakaukau ia o e ne keisi mau inga mo oni o kui kai koe foi te tau tariki ha aho ke highlighti ke tau whai aha fo i ngā ue ke whakangalonga taa e nau mo ui ka koe ki mo me niti ko toa pē mo ko toa pē o ku tau toa ha tenga ke mo ui e tau whanau it matters he kono hinga he kai whaalalaka mama o e whanau ni he reke si o ke ako i kia te nau tolu he nau mo ui whakaaho e hako se ini he nau mo ui te nau alu me fo i te stoi mo oni ko ia na nau wako na nau whanongo ai he nau tupu hake o toi hoko atu peke he nau whanau ka po tui koe reke si maho inga taha o koe kai ke peisi ai he aha peftei to koe aha katoa ngā pe koe aho e lava me a ka koe aho ko toa pe o ke toa ai ha tenga ki ho whanau it adds up koe reke si maho i ngā ia he koe teke ilo ia e koe o koe kai teke ilo ia e koe koe ki tenga au ke tō he aho ni koe apongi koe aho ko mai consistency ka pa e consistent ho o whaunga maupe tau si mo ui tau tupu hake na tau pehe hanau tau ngai ke tau ahe pungpungi e whae lotu. Naka koe mea ene toki a koe pei apsiasi e whae lotu kai. Koe mea ene tu pake pei koe ia sio ai api. Koe pungpungi e whae lotu. Koe fiasi e whae lotu. Koe kai whae lotu. Koe consistency a oire ke si kon kou tāna koe ki ai. Koe mea kuke a koe. Whaka aho ki o whanau. Pei hoko re vaia koe toonga mo ui. Hei kai whaangaro ia ki nau tō. O te tau e pepe ko whewhe i tū te nau a e vai mo ui koe ni. Paka te nau alu he nau moe whai ha whiri tō mamao. Pea me he afo ko ia nā tau fusi. Pe whalo ke nau mo ui. Te nau ke malawa pe o whoki. Ki he mea nā ke a koi. Pe te nau talanoa he mea ko ia ke nau whanau. Te nau talanoa alu lau i tau tangata. Nei a koi au he KCE. Ke whaalotu. Nai ako iau ke whakapa-apa. Nai ako iau ke mo ui whoaki. Ko tui koe reke si maho inga taha ia. Koe reke si maho inga, o kui kai koe mea utau toki whoaki pe. Kono he ngā koe whakalangilangi, pe whakawhiawhiai. Ka koe ki mea si i mea lahi, o kuke oange maupe, o kuke whawhanga maupe, hi o ki whanau. Ka koe inga tape he whanau, koho mari. E hoko e ko haregi si he kai te ngalo. Ka te na wongo i lahi au pito. Tai mi lahi, o ku hoko pe ngahi mea utau a koe ke tau whanau, te koe ni i tau a koe, o ku hoko mea koe ko nau kalo fi anga, koe marawhaki nanga e nau mo ui aho. Te ke tisa pia koe e tau keo ke alu. Ta koe mea koe na ke a koe ke whanau, ko nau maru anga ia.
Koe. Tau pehepe, te ke si pe kia. Ka hope kia ko ia te ke tokoto e whie maaria. Ko ke o ngo i tau ataina. Ko lika si koe na ke leave behind e o slava pe whanau o se vai vai.
Ko ia. Nei ai o ku kaunga mea nei mati hono mahano hoa pea. Koe aiko ke mālolo hono hoa ko naua toko ua pe na nā pōtala noa me wharamaki. Pena e ke ange e he waifi ke huse pāniti, ko huse pāniti ne mālolo. Ko ke o ngoi nai kua lava hau whatongia ke ta whanau. Tane he totaha ne kalo e tamai koe. Pana ni talange peange mai nau ke maua whainga maari e lai. Ke uhanga o toi whaka osi o whatongia. Ta koe ku kore. Koe ku kore mo kutapou kia koe whaka osi o ta whatongia. Ai kou tui lahi e taimi lahi. Oku ko tau whatongia koe ke tau whanau koe kau tauhi. Ke tau hoko kau tauhi. Oku tui wai te ngai ta whake ke he uku ke I whetō mo kose. Oku kai ke malawa. Tako tui hango tawa noa. Ia tau sia he tau ngai nea whaeki. Tu hake kakai na tawa noa pehe manatu meri e. Oku e ngai me whai tau lele tu ai. Hange oku siva, masive siva nai ha mea e ke manatua. Taimita haku mate kakai whierea. Kau hange oku masiva. Ha whainga mea ke rea aki. Te tō taha ko ia. Ka wairewa ngai mea whakaeki. Ngai abisi au tau lera te ai whiu hono whakalaua. Ai urunga tō taha ko ia. Ui ngā heku, mana tui koe aho te tau, tō tau ai, he kai te aunga mea ea koe ia ke tau mo ui. Koe ngā he mea koe ia, o tau manatua, o hinga e tau manatua, ke heo koe ia ko hatu huru ia. Ko haka hapasa ia e ki tau tolu ke mo ui, ke tau hoko atu, ke tau ngau e aki, ai ngā he to onga mo ui koe ia. Ka awarewa ko tau au, ke tu unga ta tau pe. Ipe ke mori me te tau tolu mo ui.
Malo apita e pete loko kupa ngai vahe shea le no ke tuku mai ke e tau polokalama ko he ahoni. Oku hange ke whakama opo koe ki ho whakama ko taimi lahi, oku tau ota to wheinga ke tau live legacy I ngai fu mea la lahi. He hao whanga o kakai toko lahi. Pea ai ke ilo I lahi. Ka koku whakama opo koe ki ho whamama awia. Oku taimi lahi oku tau mawanga tatou credit lelei I he tau hanga pe o whai e whanki mea I ki. He, tau pehe ko pe me tau whanau I api. He, pako tui ko te whiko mahu I ngā ko ngā ke lava ke tala tuku whaholo. Te whare I kita e te ki whanau ke mea koe, os ko ia te nau mo ui a kia, te nau toi hanga o whare I ke he nau whanau. E toi alato me tō tangata ko ia ke a toi tō tangata hoko. Ke hoko ia ko ha tala tuku whaholo, ko ngahi ngā lelelei whawhamili whato tangata. I he whamili ko laini ko ia. O tatau pe ia, pe koe tui whalotu, pe koe tui whasosiale, pe tatau pe I anga o tau nofo. I he ngahi community ko toa pe o tau ia I. Wate whamalo lahi au pito e pete lokia te koe. Koe whakatala ko lelei koe na ke whai mai, ka kou tui pule pe whoke tau taimi he ahoni. Whafofua ki totono ai taha, o kai polokalama fo oia ke toi hu mai ki tene hoko ata polokalamani, whafofua ki hoko ai wate tau mawai rewa pia moku mau tolu. Ka ata e ofa lahi au pito ke tolu ki Sacramento, ofa peke ai pe o tai ke lahi o whao ke ai se, ke ofa moko ai he ngahi aho afu koe ni. Malo au pito ka mai, patu e pete loe.
Starta ya. Koe tama koe nai whika pitu. Ko whaiwhekau nai whika paru. Nai whikau e whaiwhekau tak mite ta aua. Pe tua pe ta meo malanga e whai mite ua whaa koe a ta haua koe ana mo ta haua koe whaiwhekau. Pe tua pe whaiwhekau ia o keresu. Koe tam koe nana hawa whaikau a tange ta mamea. Nai tonu whaiwhekau o tika keresu koe kai hanga peko tukumai e aho whai malanga tange whaiwhekau. Ko malanga for asta for our hipeni o awo mate. Ya kere si bukai pe kau ya. Ko ya yo ko malo pe ke to ko ko ni ne kau mai. Ako hinga ko tau taimi hu api tau taimi hang ko me aku mo la de ai ko fo malo la ya tu mau taimi tu me te ki mi te ni ma ko ni ma malo eu fa ki tala lo to mi ai yang ai tau ko loa tu ko fa halo mari e mere mo sei no ma fa mi ko ma ta fa ki ko ki babau ko ma wapi na tiawe tahiba ko ma we kele ko ya me alanga POLOKALAMA hola mo officine ai ko ma wa ma to ko me ta fa ko bai tai me ha po ala furi ko haule wa POLOKALAMA hola mo no officine pe ko pe te bai tai ke o kumi mai o fa ko me tai ne pe ko ma wa tange POLOKALAMA tu fai mai ni kau ke bai tai ko mo tu tu mai ha ofisine ke mai mo ya ka ko kere ko na ma wa to no fo ai toi ke kai mai ofisine algo yo mau pe ko tu kere ka to ko ya mau ka to hai ta ka iki mau ku i foi ke awe ta hai ba po ai tai mi ko mau ke iki mau to ruia io foi kere la por uria ya kana vai apa to pe foi ape tam silai ko pe na lai den go ya mo ta ta iki mau ke iki mau to o ka wai mo to ko wai fai vai kere ko ya ko tani mi ko mau kere pe ya ko tu ke pe ko api uta mo api ko lo tu ke baba ko lo tu fa lo ya mau ta ta iki ya ko ta fa ki ko mau ha ko ki ta mo tonga ko me mau malanga ko na tupu na to le ka foi ke kau ka pa de na mo fa tonga ai pe ki ko na te ko risi ko tupu me ke ka foi ke kau tupu me fa ke kau ko na ko tu fa lo ye ko fa ke kau ko nga ko lo pe he ya ta tupu mo ye tonga ko fa ke kau ko ha fa ke kau ko ta fa ko ma ta fa ko ma ton ko mi sa ko de kini ko ma kui ko ya ma tu fu parangi ya ko ura ki Palestina sa tonga tawaina e ka valu ni ma ke tai ba wa fa ko dai ni na Palestina ura ki Palestina ya ko mi sa wa de kini aku fa hai wa ga ya wo ko tu fa lo ya ma tolu ma kui ko ya ko ka pe ka tala yang mai ko tala noa mana tu meri ke ngai kolo ko ya ko ya ko no ko ko tai mini ko sana na ko mere mo sei ni ko ma pusia ko ta masi ko kilo tonga ko ko mata mai ki te fine pe to tol mo mata masi pusia ke na wo si hanga foto tu ma o si hanga o fai no fa na le fa tonga pe fluent Tongan language na le fa tonga lele ki le fa palang lele na wo hanga o ako de na to me ko ni ke ina wiloi ai me ko wi ko ne tanga mo fa ko ngai ko lo ai ya tu fa ho le ko nga ko ka na to sai la hi te ke no fa tonga ta family ho ko tonga family ta pe thai fae ko sai ta mai ko dai ne ogo te ke toka nga ko ke ngau e aku ke lotu ko ke te si en hai me ko ta pe ko ngau fai te ni me se ni mo mere ma tu na to ki diri pe ko me aku ki mu ni mai pe ko hanga o iki ngai me ko to pe fra ko iki ka ko diary me ko to pe ke la fola ko iki ngai me ka to ko ya pe ko si la ko ma ko to i ni e fia ko ma wa pe ko so me wiki no amo tohi formatala ke fola mo nga to ko ya pe mo o si hanga pe ali ri pe me apa aku ke hanga ko to same diri pe au ko ke ulo to ke walo ako me ta lo to pe ke diri pe me apa palang ke me pe ako ko ya o si o ska to nga me ga to ko nga tala fa fonwa o ska to ye te au ko tala fa fonwa me tu hatu itonga hatu ikano polo ko hatu ya tarawa ngai me ka kato ko yo kato pe pa ko sige wa pe pa ko ne to lo so ya ko ngai me kato ko ya ko lo ya o piki ko kato dia ko mate ai ya fa na ko ke na kato ya o si wa ya me ke a ma na to kau ke mau inga ia ia ko na tala pe ga mu kana to na te ya sia na me baba o ko re ko mau abi baba ga al mu o fafanga o ma fo ni ko fafanga ke ni tonga poka pene mai ko fagare mai to me banke mau sai ni gato ai gato ma to da me ngata ma win gato te fanga fo ai to da ko ni ke alu ya no fo ya to tawi o ko ke mau toka ma to ko mau kapi ke mo be tamsi lai ke mo be au ke mo be ma tam si ho so ko ma to ko ni ko na ma wi ki ma to no fo da ka mo tonga ha be ma to ki murini karate ka kai to la o mo i ma wa viva mo ina to lo ai o ko fu ka me go ni me mo sei ni me go ni pa ko be ke te ma va me go ta mai pe na sta la pe ke fa na wa o mo wa pi a ku tonga pe ka pa ya ta ke na wo kai ke na o pe ke ai o mo ui ai pe de ha me no fe ma o ko ke to ka nga pe ke na mo e te kai ka ko to ka ma tu na ko to ki ri pe ko mo ya ku ti mu ni mai no fore vacío que han estado muy claro tú mauinga ngia mere mo sei na te moi ko a tu fa hola ko nga singa tu ko hanga ta ofi ani ko te awa ni ko moi ko nga ta ofi ani ko ka so ko nga ni ai ke te hanga ta ofi ke te ko te moi ke tu fa hola ke te fa na lo ga ba ko ta fa ko kita ko tu fa hola ko te fa na kena ko fai ko mana tu eta no aquí ko ta no ai ko pa ko te que to lo da no ko ya ai hanga ko solomone o nga ron ten pare pene hanga como no ka usini fu mo nga wife ya suga pa ne to kitala lo to le ko muy ko to ki ilo yeni ko to ki ilo en se la ko solomone ko to ki ilo yeni ka to nga mi anda ma ko muna ko ya ko so que ngai me ko ta no que ani ko muna ya ko me ko ya no ngo pe ko tu fa lo que isleri o anga na que ta tam si ko to pe ko fe que ta ni ko muna ya me muna ya ko ngai me ko to pe ko muna ko tu ko fa lo ko que nga ki ai ese mo me ai me ko na ta la ko si su igual te fua que ma kula mare ma moto que mo no mo ya ko me gui ko legacy ko tu ko fa ha lo ko ka no mo ya o mai la mare e que ta fe mo ya o ngai ta mo que la mare le que abre ta fa na e te na que na to que na to recoloa que na to panga ko la mare ko fe fo fa ne ko ta ya ta to me lo sei ko legacy ya o fui ma ga me ta fa na ko ta wa mo ki ha mo kita au de algo kita tala que fa na que tu que kita paga ga dikta ta paga pe kita ikai ta of me kita o de no fo mo fi awa o de no fo ke mo kakai o de no fo te fa ni ka to ko nga ile ke si ko ya ko me ko fa ke te fa na me te to ko me te utu ka ke mon pe la ko la ya me de sei o de mo foto ko lo mama ni ke kai ya ne ka mo foto ko lo ke ba ni te ta fe ko fe ko lo ko ya ai ta no fo me ino ta no fa ka ta ki ta no fo ko le ke si ya ko fe ma ya ko family ka ne nga wa ko fa nga mo ai panke e osia te na ke na dolo ai que na usanga bia dala que plana ko ta ne si te que nga we fu ka venga ai fa na ki olunga na ko so ko ye ma to ma bi family ko no ko pe ma kai pare kai ko ta ni si una to tonga te kai pare kai ka si yo ko si sto ya ma na to ta ni si ko ma no foi ta ni ko ta ni ka ba do mo ne hanga ke lo tu to kanga ke lo tu a bene fa na ko me ai ko anga ko fa mo ke to fa na ko ta ni lai ko ho ka pu tu so le ki alwe ki ai ko nga ka na fa ko ana fa to ngia ko ko leke si e te nga pe ma de tanau na tanga na to ko te mo to kang mo to ke kere ko mau e te mo ke mo to lai
Malo apito misa wate kini ko tui ko taha ni ai fungani ma au lunga taha o ngai legacy of leave behind e ho tau ngai family pe ko tau ngai kainga pe ke tuku whaka holo atu mea te tau tolu pe mo tau ngai hako ko tui ko tala noa mau inga no ke vai vai mai ki ai pa ko tui tau wako ai ngai mea lahi ai wate pe whamalo lo tonga ko ngai whamama mo ngai tānake mo ngai pōpō ko tā pēo whai mai me State of the Cowboys pēr me te sisi pēr mea misa wa te kini. Ka neongo ia ko panake taimi te mau tatau atu ka toki hoko atu i he wiki kaha o ka o whalahi atu apita ka te mo tolu ki te sisina pēr ko tui ko e ngata anga ia ma POLOKALAMA i he whiawhini ma whakamālolo tonga ke sola pēr mai wulanko tau pepe o mokau mai i POLOKALAMA ni. Ko tui ko hoko totona e taha ho a taha i tainimi, ai ko e POLOKALAMA hoko mai, e hu mai e he lolotongani, ka koe taim tatau pe ofa ke mo ma o ho a taha fia, pea moha aho loto hanga maari e i ahoni, ka te matatau atu he, ka hoko mai e POLOKALAMA hoko. Mahalo apito.
Whamala whake POLOKALAMA ko e ko tau toki si tua ki ai, ka ko e pure pe whake tau taimi, whamoremore no e tau taimi, ko e tau taimi ko osi a mini te taha me he taha i he hoatande tau hokolewa ke POLOKALAMA ko ia ai fact pe ko e living benefit ia ko e POLOKALAMA ia te tau hoko ki ai tatalele whoke alute ka mano hoa ngā wea wana malo opito ai kaumai i he hoatane. I'm so glad to welcome you to our program for this afternoon and shall read that if we take 1 minute from your time, but yeah, but you can continue on with the program this afternoon.
Great. It's an honor and privilege to be here with you, Mele, and we look forward to sharing so much necessary information to the community. Again, my name is Juana Lopez Rodriguez with I'd like to share my screen.
Oh, okay. Sorry, did I have to?
No worries. Thank you. It's a beautiful day here today. I'm in Sacramento, California, and it's nice weather outside. A little windy, but it's nice.
Well, while we're waiting for kind of echo, is that okay? Okay. While we're waiting for Juana to share her screen, I'd like to welcome everybody for our program today. And I know usually last week Juana did it with her partner in Spanish and also in English. So Juana will be bringing this program to us in English. So can you try to see if you are able to share, Juana?
Yes, absolutely. No, still not. Oh, I'm host now.
Okay.
Okay.
We're still not able to see the screen.
Can you see?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so today what I'm going to be sharing with everyone is the presentation we have for our company. It's very well rounded in sharing who we are, what we do, and how it can benefit you. and we're so excited to be able to do that today. And we'll be going over the presentation slides, and we will also be having a dialogue explaining the importance of each slide.
Are you able to share it now?
Yes, can you see?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, great, wonderful. Oh, great. So this is our emblem. We are FEG, Freedom Equity Group. And we are a company. Our objective today is to share with you who we are as a group, what we do for you and all families in the United States, and how it can benefit you and your family. No matter how small or large your family is, there are benefits here for you that can help you and your family throughout the years and create generational wealth and security for your family. Freedom Equity Group creates wealth for families. These three gentlemen are the owners of our company. Together, they have over 100 years of combined experience. They have been in the industry. They have seen companies come and go. And because of their interest in protecting families and seeing how their families benefited from these services, they wanted to bring it forward to everyone else, because they saw that the financial landscape in America was very sad, difficult, because there's a lot of debt, and the debt is growing astronomically by the minute. Currently, 33+ trillion in U.S. debt, and it's growing. How many times have we seen families go bankrupt? Taxes, a huge government debt may raise taxes. Taxes are on the rise because the money has to be had for the government. And where do they get it from? From us. 1.46 trillion in student loans, 1.0 trillion in credit cards. We all have credit cards. Many families live off of credit cards, and they're unable to pay off the total balance at the end of the month. So the debt just continues to grow. A lot of people have student loans that they're unable to pay, and it just keeps on growing. Social Security. A lot of times, we say, well, we're going to wait till we get our Social Security check, and that's going to help us balance our budget. Well, the Social Security administration says, it may not be around after 30 years because of the debt, plus Medicare and financial crisis. The average family savings is $4,000. Not a whole lot of money if you have a family emergency. Millions of families cannot come up with just $40 to handle an emergency, as I was saying. Luther, what do you think of this? I can't hear you.
Sorry. Thank you, Juana. Thank you for asking. The way I look at it, most of the time we think, oh, but that's the government debt, not my debt. But if we are taxpayer, it's our debt. We inherit this. We have no choice. If the government want to collect on it, guess what? You and I will have to pay. And, the saddest thing, another thing is we send our children to college, for a better life, for better education. But the saddest thing, they are in debt before they even start to make a living. So with all these, I think it makes sense, in order to come up with, be able to handle all the expense and the basic daily living, we just have to make more money, right?
That's right. And, as I was talking about our 3 founders of the company, one of them recently wrote a book, and he was inspired to write the book because he was at a family gathering and he was speaking to one of his nieces who was graduating from college, and he asked her, "What are you going to do after this?" And she was, like many folks her age, wasn't sure, and he was talking to her about finances, and she didn't know, and like a lot of our younger generation, they're unaware, which was the reason he wrote such a fabulous book, which kind of leads on to the importance of being aware of the financial industry, how things are happening now, and preparing ourselves at a young age to learn about what's important and how to save and how to protect what we have. Thank you, Luther. Freedom Equity, FEG's main crusade is to protect and provide solutions to the 3 major risks that we all have in life, and this is why a lot of folks in the United States are suffering. If we die too soon, we all think we're going to live a long time. Unfortunately, that's not the case for some of us. We get sick, something happens, we die too soon. We become ill. We think one day we're healthy, and the next day we are saddened to learn that we're sick, or a loved one becomes sick too young, and we live too long. We all think we are going to live to retirement and have enough money, but sometimes that money, because for whatever reasons, isn't enough, and we have to go back to work. Here we have the woman grieving. She's grieving the loss of perhaps her husband, but she's probably thinking, what am I going to do? My husband was a breadwinner. If you become ill, you can't go back to work. You have medical insurance through perhaps your employer, right? That can pay your medical bills. But what will happen to your income? You're not working, you exhaust your vacation and your sick leave. What will happen? This is why a lot of families have to file for bankruptcy, right? And we know a lot of people in our lives, either in our own families, right? Or in friends that we know that this has happened to. And of course, live too long. We are living longer because, we have measures that keep us alive. But a lot of times we don't have the income that'll reach our retirement. It's not enough. Social Security is not enough. So this is why you see so many people working well into their 70s and 80s when they should be, at home enjoying life, spending time with their family, or just vacationing or relaxing. Here are our partners. When I mentioned that we are a brokerage company, this means that we work with many insurance carriers. Some of them are over 100 years, very recognizable. And, do you recognize any of these, Luther? Any of these come to mind?
I do recognize all of them. What I really look at is the establishment of these companies. They've been around for a long, long time. Like National Life Group, looking at your screen, they started since 1848.
Yes.
Gives us the stability of that company.
Absolutely. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry about that. No, not just that, but it seems like all of them are over 100 years. So they are solid in this industry. They know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. The one that resonates with me is American National. This is an insurance company that my mother had a policy with this company, you know, and she was able to buy the policy for a couple of my siblings, and you know, I thank God for that because you know some of them did pass away, and if it weren't for the life insurance, you know, we would not have been able to give them the proper send off they deserved. So yes, very reputable companies that have been around over hundreds of years. So we're going to talk about Index Universal Life. It's a solution. It's life insurance you don't have to die to use. That sounds too good to be true, right? Because we only hear about people collecting their life insurance when they die. This is what our three partners created to help not only themselves or families, but everyone else. IUL is a permanent life insurance which has 4 benefits in one. That's right, 4 benefits. The living benefit. Life insurance you don't have to die to use. The money you'll receive from your life insurance face amount while you're still alive in case you become critically, chronically, or terminally ill, which means you don't have to die to cash out your death benefits. While you are alive, you will be able to use 90% of your face value of your policy to provide you better care, to help you pay bills, to help you stay at home and enjoy the time with your family. Cash accumulation. The amount of compound interest your money will earn over time that can be cashed out for anything you want. For example, college fund for your children. If you need to buy a big item, it is there for you because you have paid into this. When you pay for the premium that covers the death benefit, you are also saving money in that account. And it's a tax advantage, utilizing policy loans to achieve a tax-free income. You know, the beauty of having life insurance is that you do not have to, this is tax-free, which a lot of people are unaware of. And of course, the death benefit. The income, the money you leave behind for your family. Any thoughts on the living benefits? Were you excited when you learned about this?
Of course. Thank you, Juana. Great job. You know, what I'm thinking, because earlier part of your slide, FEG or Freedom Equity Group is a very kind of young company because it's just established in 2002. But as you can see, that together with this company that has been around for a long, long time, it creates, it solidifies the partnership. One thing that I am proud to be a part of this, because I know the people that stand behind our products has been around for a long, long time.
That's correct.
So to question if if that's really the validity of the product, I mean, we can look behind who stand behind our back. These companies been around for a long, long time. So they know what they're doing. They've been around through war, depression, recession, whatever, you name it. They've been around. So together, maybe we may be a young company, but together we brought something very powerful to the industry. It's something that we can use while we're still alive. You know, it's no longer, life insurance is no longer a product for death benefit. It's a product that we can use while we're still alive. So that's just what my add on that one. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you, Lutea. So true. Mike. Oh, my clicker is not working.
Just tap on your screen, or maybe just use the slide next.
Hmm.
There you go.
There we go. So old, out with the old, in with the new. What are we talking about? Old, the traditional life insurance, the one that my parents had, the ones that are still out there that people don't know about the new. You know, the traditional life insurance, the death benefit. You die too soon, your family gets paid out. You know, the money you put into it, it's into the death benefit, and that's it. So with the new, you know, as we were talking, as Luke and I were sharing with you, it's a living benefit. You know, you die too soon, unfortunately, you know, you can collect, your family can, you become ill, or you live too long. Look at the difference. Look at how this is unbalanced, right? You know, the traditional life, it's death. With the new life insurance with living benefits, you not only have the death benefit, you have the critical illness rider, the chronic illness rider, the terminal illness rider. You get sick with these 3 types of illnesses, again, you're going to get paid out 90%. And you know what? A lot of people have survived their illnesses. They keep the money. They keep the money to help them out however necessary. And it is their money tax-free because it's money within a life insurance. It is protected. The government has come up with codes to protect that money that is within a life insurance. The money, you can use it for medical bills, money for co-payments, deductibles, to replace your income. Again, you were sick, you didn't have income. Now you have money to help you pay your bills and move forward without the worry, without the stress. Money for expenses, for treatments, you know, and lots of other things. You know, it's your money, you do with it what you want and need to have a peace of mind for you and your family. Any thoughts, Luke?
I'm just thinking, thank you, Anna. I'm just thinking, you know, as great as this product is, only about 3% of America have it. Most of us still have the old life insurance. Some of us, you might think, oh, I already have life insurance, so this does not apply to me. But just think about it. If you have the old life insurance, isn't it time to look at something to replace it with something that you can use, something that have more benefits for you? If you look around, almost everything is being replaced, being updated. I mean, cell phone, we came a long way from it. And I'm just thinking, you know, even Uber replaced the transport industry. I mean, it's coming, and it's the other day I listened to them. They are going to have buses and things like that. I mean, it's time also to upgrade our life insurance.
You're absolutely correct.
Why happy with the old traditional one when you can have something new and something that will definitely help you and your family? Maybe some of us don't really think about this, but the cost of the living benefits. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the living benefits. A lot of people in America go bankrupt just because of an illness. You know, you work hard all your life, you establish something for your family, and it only take one illness. It only take one hospitalization for you to end up lose everything and file for bankruptcy. So it's something to think about, because life insurance is no longer a death benefit. It's also have the living benefit. Thank you, Juana.
Thank you, Luther. You brought up a good point. We do, you know, how many of us update our iPhone every time a new version comes out, you know, and we want the latest and fastest gadgets. But, you know, this is something that's going to benefit you and your family in the long run, updating your life insurance. This is too good to be true, is what many people say when they hear about the living benefits. We have testimonials, right? This is one example. This gentleman, Dr. John, you know, he bought an IUL policy primarily because of the tax advantage. Remember, we talked about how you can save money in a life insurance policy and it's tax-free. You take the money out, you are not taxed on it, right? And we're going to talk about other ways people save money, but they are taxed on it. So Dr. John, he bought an IUL. You know, he's a doctor, makes a lot of money probably. He wasn't concerned about the living and death benefits. That was important, but it was secondary. Do you know that this doctor, he only paid 1 month premium before he was diagnosed with throat cancer, right? He's a doctor, you know, he got sick and was diagnosed with throat cancer. You know, he was able to collect up to the 90%, which was over $700,000, and now he's cancer free. Isn't that amazing?
Amazing.
It's one story. Here we have another one. I'm going to go ahead and play this video because there's another gentleman. Let me know if you can hear it. Can you hear it? Yeah.
Can you turn it up?
Can you hear it, Linda?
Why not try stop sharing and reshare it, but make sure you check on the sound to share the sound. The sound does not come through.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Oh.
You just stop the sharing and do it again, but make sure the sound is checked.
Yeah, it's not muted.
No, the sound on your screen, there is a share sound.
Oh, thank you, Luda. Got it. Can you see my screen?
No, go ahead and share. There you go.
Never thought
Yeah, I hear you.
that I would ever hear this news.
Thank you.
And I definitely didn't think I'd be dealing with it at 45. I just decided to buy an older home to remodel and build a dream house.
The future was looking bright. We always thought we had time.
In February, I started having major stomach pain. It felt like a sword was going in my stomach. And I said, I think there's something wrong with me. I think I'm dying here. That's when they told me that I had a tumor, and then also they weren't able to remove it.
You hear stage 4 and your husband in the same sentence, and your heart will stop.
I felt like I got knocked out, literally. So I went to a surgeon, multiple cancer doctors. You know, I didn't know what the path was, but I just knew I wanted to live.
Because of that staging, he was able to get immunotherapy.
I started on my doses. When I got into my 3rd dose, I started having some real bad side effects. They were trying to figure out how to stop my symptoms so I could continue the treatment. I just kept thinking that I want to beat this. I just thought I was going to own a policy, and one day I was going to check out and my wife was going to get the money. I never thought I was going to get it while I was alive. When you're dealing with a medical issue like this, you can think that you're going to work, but you're too sick to do it.
It was really a gift we had given to ourselves when we purchased that policy.
Knowing that sum of money was there, it eliminated the worry about where the fund's going to come from while I was dealing with the treatment. I was supposed to get 8 doses. After my 5th dose, I started putting on some weight. I'm thankful for everything. There's so many things that I'm excited to get up for every day. Being able to have more of these life experiences with my family.
Now we have a new timeline.
When I got diagnosed, I didn't keep it private. Now that my cancer is gone, I've decided that I'm gonna make that part of my movement to educate people.
Get screened, get your family screened, love your family because you got them today.
Having a positive mindset, following what your doctor said, having the living benefits with the peace of mind, that powerful combination has allowed me to be able to sit here and talk to you today. Every day waking up afterwards is a brand new day.
Amazing. And this is one of our carriers, National Life Group. After you watch that video, it's like, you know, you kind of you take a step back and you think about your life. And this was an ordinary couple, and unbeknownst to them, it happened to them. But testimony shows that of the importance of having life insurance. Any thoughts on the video, Luther?
Thank you, Anna. You know, this is one of the main reasons why I started with this product or with this company, mainly because I know how important life is. And not only that, I know with my culture, with the Tongan culture, we love our food. We eat very well. That's all we work for, to make sure that the family are being fed. But it comes with a really huge problem. Most of us are not healthy. So, I mean, if you're like this gentleman, being the provider of the family, most in the Tongan household, the men are the provider. Now some women are, but if you are the main provider in your family and being sick with any of this, because, you know, cancer, heart attack, stroke, you just never know. You just don't know. Even people that are walking around thinking they are healthy, unfortunately, all of a sudden they're diagnosed with one of these terminal illness or this critical or chronic illness. So to me, this is one of the main reasons why I want to make sure that each family is being protected from any of this. Because it's scary. I know one time that my husband was hospitalized. For a whole week, they were not able to find out what's wrong with him. It was a scary moments for me. And I know for my husband also. So I think it's about time to make sure that our family, doesn't matter what life will throw at us, we are ready, especially financially.
Thank you, Luther. You know, another testimony that we had, and I'm not going to share the video, but I just want to explain a little bit about it. And it was testimony about a man who learned about life insurance through one of his choir members from the church. She was a life insurance agent. She approached him, said, hey, you know, we need to get a policy started for you. And he said, okay. And she said, we need to get one for your wife too. He goes, oh no, she doesn't need a policy. She doesn't go anywhere. She just stays home and takes care of the house and the children. He was a Hispanic, it was a Hispanic family. And so the choir member agent, his friend, kept on talking to him about it, and finally he went ahead and bought his wife a policy. Well, a couple of months later, they were on their way home from a family gathering, and unfortunately she passed away. You know, usually I know in the Hispanic community sometimes, you know, it's the male, the father who goes away to work and is working in construction or some type of labor. employment, and the wife perhaps, and not all, some stay home and take care of the house and the family, and which was a case with this couple, and unfortunately she passed away. And in the testimony, the father gives thanks to the friend who was so persistent in him getting his wife a policy, and he was grateful because he didn't know what his life and his children's life would have looked like had they not had the insurance policy. So just because, for example, a couple, if one has insurance, you should also think about having the other couple get the other person getting a policy as well. Very important that both people are covered. Again, talking about Dr. John and this gentleman, cancer attacks more than just your body. It can also destroy your bank account. Even the best health insurance might not protect you, right?
Yeah.
Sure, we have the chronic illness. We talked about it. This is what the main advantages of having an IUL. If you get diagnosed with critical illness, if you cannot perform 2 of the 6 daily living activities that include eating, dressing, going to the restroom, transferring from bed to wheelchair walker, bathing, holding food down, etc., cognitive impairment, you are eligible for getting your living benefits up to 90% of your policy. Critical illness, major heart attack, cancer, 16 other triggers in some states, and terminal illness, 24 months to live. With your living benefits that's included in your policy without any additional cost, this is the key to the IUL, right? This is the importance of it because, we don't want to get sick. We think we're healthy, but we don't know what's going on in our bodies that make us become ill. Any thoughts on this, Lute?
The only thing I could think of, Brenda, sorry, Ioana, it's good because most of the time when we get sick, we worry who's gonna, especially about our finance. But with this kind of policy or type of policy, having it in place, when you get sick, the only thing you have in mind is to fight your illness and get through it. You don't have to worry about, who's going to pay for the mortgage, who's going to pay for the rent. Is the children going to be fed? Are they going to be taken care of? So with this kind of plan in place, you just never know. But this one will give you a peace of mind, knowing whatever, like I say earlier, whatever life throws at you, you have something already. So in that way, when you are sick, all you have to think about is how to get over this, how to get through this.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lute. One thing I want to point out, we look at the picture here, we look at the screen, we have people of all ages. On the top right-hand corner, we see a little girl with an oxygen mask on. And yes, children do become sick, unfortunately, and you can buy a policy on children, which, we don't want anyone to pass away. And I'm sure the family got her a policy because of the cash accumulation in the policy, right? But the benefit is that children are covered, and money can be used for their education as well as, if they become sick as well. Illnesses do not discriminate.
Yes. True.
Here we have, earlier I was sharing with you about option A and about how people save their money. Here we want to give an example of, everyone knows what a 401k is, right? It's a employee benefit where the employer where the employer contributes money into an account for us, and sometimes we as employees can max it so that we can have more money. But this is how, if we put them side to side, how they compare. The 401k, which is the normal way people save money, and the IUL, the new way people can save money in a life insurance policy. So with the old way, if you have a 401k, per year you can contribute up to $22,000 per month, almost $2,000. You die too soon in 1 year. If you die too soon, how much of that money will your family get? They're not going to get all of the $22,000, right? Let's say you put $22,000 in the account. You're going to get that minus fees because you are not at the age of retirement, and penalties because money was withdrawn too soon. So money, you think you have a lot of money in the 401k, but what you see on your statement isn't what you get. However, with an IUL, you have $1 million coverage policy. If you die too soon, what will your family get? They will get the entire $1 million tax-free to take care of themselves in your absence. If you become ill, God forbid you become ill and you can't go back to work, you've depleted all your resources. How much will you get from the plan? Well, again, you don't have the age of retirement. You're not going to get whatever you contributed. You're going to get whatever you contributed minus fees and taxes, which may take up most of your money. That's in the 401k. With an IUL, which is a new way, if you become ill, you can pull up to 90% of the face value, meaning that if you had $1 million policy, you will be able to take out $900,000, depending on what your illness is, depending on your medical reports and the type of illness that you have. So side by side, which one looks better, Lute?
The new way, of course.
Right, the IUL.
The IUL, yes.
Then again, if you live too long, like many of us are thankfully living longer because of medical advances. If you have a 401k, let's say you're able to, at age, I believe you can start withdrawing from your 401k at 59 and a half. And you don't have to at 59 and a half, but you have to at age 70. You're going to be hit with taxes upon withdrawal, the market risk, because remember, the market, basically it's it goes up or down. If you lose in the market, it's very volatile. We have inflation, and there's hidden fees and charges. We think we're going to get all of our money, but it's not that easy. The company's going to want their money before they pay us out, before they pay you out. The new way, you live too long, the monies that you have been investing, you have tax advantage, retirement, market gain, zero market risk. You'll have lifetime income benefit riders, never outlive your money if your IUL is funded correctly. You have an agent who will review your needs, right? And they will be able to help you so that you develop a plan that will help you keep your money for as long as you need it. When you're in that retirement age. And like you just said, the best one is the option B, the new way. You know, it's a no-brainer, like they say. I didn't like that phrase before. Luther would make fun of me, but it is. It's you don't have to even think about it. It's there. Which one is better?
The new way, of course.
So let's talk about how does indexing work. Okay, we talked about the IUL and we talk about how there's no risk. And here we have a graph which shows you we have a blue line, a red line. The blue line is a person that invested in a policy, went ahead and bought a new life insurance with IUL. The red line represents a person that invested in the stock market, right? Let's say has his money in a 401k, which is in the stock market. You'll see during the years where we had not so many good years with the market where it's gone down, the person lost a lot of money that had invested their money in the stock market. But the person that had the IUL, they lost a little bit, but not much. They did not lose any. It remained flat, zero movement. When the stock market went up, they went up, as well as a person in the stock market. But when the stock market went down, you see how people lost money in the 401k in the stock market, whereas a person who had an IUL with life insurance, it remained flat. It was zero loss. They didn't gain anything, but they did not lose anything. And you see how the blue line keeps going up, and after 20 years, the person in the IUL made more money, right, than the person, almost $200,000 more. How amazing is that? IULs, like Luther said earlier, not a whole lot of people know about them. And that's our goal, is to educate you, our listeners, on the importance of protecting yourself and your family and creating generational wealth with an IUL. Any thoughts on the graph, Luther?
Thank you, Anna. You're doing a great job. I think the graph itself pretty much speaks for itself. But I'm just thinking, this is your money. You work hard for this. It's your choice. You can put it in the stock market. Remember, the retirement plan, current retirement plan that most people have are being invested in the stock market. And I know it is nerve-wracking when it's going up and down, and you don't know. Some of us are just go with the flow and go right with it. But if you just think about it, how awesome it is to know that the money that you work so hard for, it's safe. It's protected from the risk of the market. Because even though this one is showing, if you just looking at the graph at the end of the 20 years, the difference is almost $200,000 difference. The money that you have in the stock market, remember if it is your 401k or your IRA, those are non-tax money. IRS money gonna come out of that, even though it's a $200,000, but think about it, 20 to 40% of it, it's gonna go out for all the other fees. Remember, there are fees every year. And if you calculated it, about half of it is gonna go to fees, go to the taxes, and you're pretty much left with not a whole lot. Kind of disappointing. So to me, I'd rather put my money where I know it's safe from the risk of the market. Thank you, Juana.
Thank you, Luca. That's an upside potential, market down protection. the IUL, Permanent Life Insurance, which has 4 benefits in one. I'm going to play a clip of talks about the Wall Street Journal. Let's see if I can get this going. This is a gentleman that speaks. He's a financial. Is he a financial advisor? No, he's a
tax advisor.
Tax advisor. Thank you, Lieutenant.
The Wall Street Journal called best-selling author Ed Slott the best source of IRA advice. And USA Today said it would be tough to find anyone who knows more about IRAs than CPA Slott.
Let's switch gears to another way to eliminate huge taxes: life insurance. Just so you know, I say it on every program, I do not sell life insurance. I don't sell stocks, bonds, funds, annuities. I'm a tax advisor and an educator. And as a tax advisor, I'm advising you to take advantage of the single biggest benefit in the tax code, and that is the tax exemption for life insurance. You've heard me talk about the incredible leverage and tax-free benefits of life insurance, mainly for your heirs. And that payoff is big. You turn relatively small amounts of taxable money into a tax-free windfall for your family. They'll end up with millions more than you ever had, all tax-free. It's truly the best tax leverage available under the tax code, but it's actually better than you think, especially if you're thinking, what's in it for me? Anyone thinking that? In these volatile and uncertain times, you need to focus on investments that give you control, options, flexibility, and certainty. And you want to remove both stock market risk and tax risk. And you want a guarantee. And you want it all tax-free. That's a tall order. But you can get all of that with certain kinds of permanent life insurance. Most people think of life insurance as something that pays off after you're dead. That's true. But what if I told you that you could have tax-free access to your life insurance during your lifetime, so you could use it for yourself? You could begin moving large amounts of money from taxable accounts into a tax-free permanent life insurance policy. The money grows tax-free inside the policy. It's harder than ever today to make money on your investments. So the last thing you want to do is share any of your hard-earned gains with the government. You don't have to if those gains are earned within a life insurance policy. If your money's going to grow, it may as well grow tax-free, right? You need to realize that life insurance is an investment, but it's better than your typical investment accounts because it's tax-free. Oh, and one more thing. Life insurance comes with something else that you can never get from the stock market: a guarantee. But how much can you invest? Well, that's up to you and the tax rules. Believe it or not, this is an area where you might want to invest the maximum you can into the policy. If you're approaching retirement or already retired and looking to shelter more of your taxable money into a tax-free vehicle, this might be the place for you. But the mistake most people make at this stage of life is trying to pay the least for the policy. So you might be thinking, how can paying less be a mistake? Everybody wants a good deal because this is an investment, not an expense. If you were saving money in a bank account, would you want to put in the most or the least? Of course you want to put in the most because this is your savings. You should look at permanent life insurance the same way, except that the investment is tax-free. So why would you keep money growing in a taxable account when it can be transferred to a tax-free investment? If you have taxable IRA funds, you can, in effect, convert your IRA to life insurance, paying tax now at low rates on distributions from your IRA, and then using that money to fund your life insurance investment. That accomplishes two things. You reduce your future tax exposure in your IRA by taking distributions now, and you build up a tax-free source of retirement funds should you need them. If it turns out that you don't need to tap into your life insurance for retirement income, then the life insurance benefit builds for your family Also income tax-free, and for most people, it'll be estate tax-free too, depending on the estate tax exemption level. This is truly the best leverage available, and it's all under your control. Once again, I do not sell life insurance, but as a tax advisor, I gotta tell you that the tax exemption for life insurance is the single biggest benefit in the tax code. Make it a part of your retirement savings plan and your estate plan. But remember, this area of your life.
The Wall Street Journal called best-selling author Ed Slott the best source of IRA advice, and USA Today said it would be tough.
Okay, let me get out of here. Sorry. So we heard him speak about life insurance is not an expense, it's an investment. So everything we've shared with you today, think of it as an investment. You know, the scary truth about retirement, and you know, a lot of retirees, 1 out of 3 live in poverty. They don't know about saving money. This is how we can save in a life insurance through an IUL, cash accumulation. You don't have to die to use it. It's your retirement, another avenue, right? 85% of older adults have chronic illness, and they suffer because they don't have the means to take care of themselves. With an IUL, they can have that. 60% don't believe their savings will last to age 90. With an IUL, you can have that. You can have that cash accumulation guarantee. And then Social Security, right? It's not expected to be here forever. It's going to be depleted. So we have to start thinking about now how we're going to protect ourselves and our families. And understanding how money works. Basically, in a nutshell, the earlier you invest, the least amount it'll cost you. If you start investing when you're 25 years old, $286 a month, you know, you'll have $1 million, right? But look, if you're 60 years old and you're trying to save money, you're going to have to save $13,000 plus to reach the same goal. So it's better to start saving when you're younger, okay? Winning the retirement rat race is saving when you can, when you're younger. Powerful IUL is a powerful solution for your retirement. Anything else, Letio, you want to add?
If you go back to, well, you don't have to go back, but I'm just thinking while you were showing the last screen, the longer that we wait to start plan something for our future, the more costly it will be for us.
I'll go back to it, Letio. I think I can.
No, that's okay. Because, you know, most of us keep putting this off. And be honest, when I first heard about life insurance, when I came to America, all I could think of, it's something that I can wait until I'm old enough or ready to die to buy. I think that's one of the huge mistake that most of us have, is thinking that we can wait, not knowing the longer that we wait, the costly it will be for you. So that's why it's better, and that's something that I like. You can help set up accounts for your grandchildren, your kids, because what you do, you lock them at a younger age rate, because the older you get, the rate get higher. So if you think about something like this, because more likely you want to get a cash accumulation account. Most of us have like a savings account for our grandkids or for our kids. But if you put them in the life insurance, it allows that little account to grow income tax-free, or it allows it to grow tax-free. It's safe from the risk of the market. So, but anyways, this is something, Juana and I are both licensed life insurance. So we can talk about this. It's one of our disclaimer. We are not tax advisor or an accountant or a CPA, but we are licensed and we can sell this product. So that's another thing. So if you guys have any questions, I think you can give them your phone number. I think we are about done with our time. So please give us a call or call Melisani. I think Juana will be able to give you her phone number.
Yeah, thank you, Luther. My telephone number is 916-995-6944.
916-995?
6944.
Okay, I caught you, Juana.
Thank you. Again, Luther says we're licensed agents. We are here to share this great product. We want to help you protect yourself and your family, and consultations are free, no obligation. We're here to educate. Thank you, Luther. Thank you, Mele.
Thank you, Juana. Thank you, Luther. I would like to thank you all for you two for providing this amazing and effective program. Hopefully the program will reach out to some who don't yet to know how well to find the life insurance for their families. So hope to hear from you again next week.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, and have a great week.
Same to you too.
Thank you.
Ofa tu
Thank you, Mele. Iyo ofa tu.
Malo apito.
Iyo, bye.